The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation.
The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Oh man, I'm laughing backstage at that fucking outtake. I gotta figure out why it's so. I think somebody was talking about the background was causing it to be an issue where you can't see it very well. So I gotta figure that out. I don't know why it's doing that. So, anyways, good stuff. Welcome everybody to another Saturday night, another Modern Comic Mayhem, and yeah. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty happy to see Trial by Gods on IG Nate show up. Unfortunately, he's wearing the enemy hat tonight. And of course, I'm
they
wearing
are playing the
superhero hat, but today the villains got one on us. So it's okay. Yeah, they played.
Well,
they got
the Mets have lost now. At least Edwin Diaz has blown 4 straight saves. They've gone 21 and 30, which is probably
he's better not Avino. Better not Avino.
Actually, Ottavino is pitching much better than he is. Ottavino
rocked the other day. Came in the 9th inning and he gave up like 4 runs. And his first
and his ERA is still 2.26.
That's true. That's true. No, he's still
he's a good pitcher. It's just
it's not Edwin Diaz. He's just his mechanics are probably.
Maybe we'll get Alexis Diaz instead. When he hasn't been very good this year either.
No.
So are the Mets buyers or sellers?
Sellers.
Do you think?
Oh, they're sellers.
Okay.
Hands down.
What about the Diamondbacks?
Richie, they're losers.
Diamondbacks are buyers.
You think they're buyers? Okay.
Yeah. I believe in the Diamondbacks. Pfaff, Montgomery. I mean, those guys. Corbin Carroll. I wish he would. I don't know if that. I can't tell if that shoulder's healthy or not.
Could be.
He's playing okay. He's just not doing the same shit he did last year. We were talking backstage. I need J-Rod to start waking the fuck up. Like, what the hell, man? That guy can't swing a damn bat to save his life right now. He's striking out at everything. So,
well, as long as the Rangers and Oilers continue to win,
fucking A, man.
That's kind of where all my I've taken a little bit of pause.
Fucking hate them.
Do you?
Oilers? Oh, yeah. Hate them. Hate the Canucks.
Is that because they play the Kings every year?
But I hate the Ducks more. So, yes. Arizona, I don't really give a shit ever since what's his name left the team.
There's no Arizona anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
really?
There.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Utah.
Okay.
They're Utah.
Oh, they're in Utah.
Yeah. The Storm.
Shows you how much fucking hockey I've been watching lately. Fucking yeah, man. There used to be this fucking goalie on. You know who he is? Who I'm talking
Nikolai
about?
Hobby Mike Smith.
No, Mike. Yep.
My favorite
guy was. Dude, the guy was
6'5".
Fun to watch, but a hack.
Yeah. He's a nutcase, man. All right, we're gonna cross our fingers though. That the Rangers can pull off 3 more.
Hey, Richie,
wins.
Congrats on the 1,000 subscribers.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. I couldn't have done it without all you guys. Yee's fucking amazing. Honestly, I don't know what it is, but like something weird about me and Yee once we're in the zone. Like sometimes we think what we're, you know what I mean? Like, so very good yin and yang because we don't agree on everything, but it's very healthy. And top of that, if I didn't have you guys, I wouldn't be here from the beginning, especially Bryan. Bryan, there was a time I was saying last night in the Hot 10, there was a time recently I was stuck at like 679 subs, just like maybe 3-4 months ago. I wanted to give up. I was done. I think I'm over it. And Bryan just kept pushing me, kept motivating me, kept being positive, helping any way he could. And now here we go 3-4 months later and run away. So
there you go.
You're the silver fox now.
Amen.
Fucking silver fox. I'm the Dodger fox. No, I'm kidding. I just bought some Gresham formula. I'm gonna fucking put that shit in my hair, man.
Hell no, bro. Rock that shit, dude. That shit's
It looks
badass.
good.
Yeah.
No, I gotta dye it black until I meet my significant other, and then once I get comfortable, then I'll let it go.
I bet you, I bet
100
you'll
pounds.
have better chances with that silver hair there is these days. That's like a thing, man.
Well, here's the thing I've noticed. So ever since the silver hair has been normal with me, or if I dye it black and then I let it grow out and it gets the salt and pepper look, I get so much attention from fucking beautiful 10 hot chicks that either work at the strip club or are I'm not kidding. One time or currently a secret prostitute or somehow either the dad or the uncle fucked them up when they were young, and they're nuts. So they see me and they're between 20 to up to like 34 years old, and they're moving around, they're touching their hair because they just can't control themselves. And I'm thinking, what the fuck, dude?
You're distinguished.
I'm no Tom Cruise, bro. I'm closer to Danny DeVito. What the fuck? It's not the distinguished. It's the fucking hormones from the daddy fucking laying it on them and going, hey, I need another dad for a boyfriend. So, yes.
There we go. All right. I am fucking woo. Right as I sat down, the RSO started to kick in. I've been going crazy getting stuff ready to list, and I forget how much time it takes to take pictures of things, to research things, to put them up. I'm gonna get ready to do. I think I'm gonna do another Whatnot sale here soon. So I haven't done that in a while, so I have to get ready to do that. So I'm starting to go through books and everything, man. And it is a lot of fucking work. I forget how much work it is.
Is it easier now though? Like before, like when you did it on Whatnot, to actually upload like what you actually want to sell?
I haven't done anything on Whatnot in probably
Whatnot's way easier than eBay, man.
2 years.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's way easier.
It takes a lot of time.
The only I would say between the two, besides the price points, is I think the difference when it comes to convenience level is Whatnot. You gotta get ready for the camera as well. You gotta fucking, you don't want to go in there in your skivvies and no shirt. Like I like to just lay in the living room, fucking watching TV in my boxers and just boom, boom, just do eBays. And then I'll do like 4 to 6 hours worth of stuff. And I'll have like 50 or not 50, but like 15, 20 listings. But Whatnot, you want to make sure you're looking, you don't look like a bum.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you got to set all that up. And on top of that, with Whatnot, what I learned about Whatnot is you kind of have to you can't just go off the cuff. And I learned that from multiple people, but I learned it from trial and error. You can't just go off the cuff. You kind of have to keep the flow going, because that's how you'll lose people.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna also I'm trying to get that Shopify store going, man. That's taken me a lot of time to set that up too. I didn't realize how
that's
long
amazing. You're doing that. That's awesome.
It's fucking a lot of work. So, but yeah, man, I've started going through books, and a lot of books were maybe 2 years ago I'd be like, I don't think I'm ready to sell that yet. A lot of them I'm like, all right, I'm ready to sell, and I'm seriously contemplating selling like some major, like. I look at my Hulk 181 and I'm like, man, I feel like I don't care about that book anymore, and I think there's so many out there that, I don't know if it's worth keeping much longer, to me, for what I care for it. There's other books where I look at that are half the value, where I go, okay, I'd rather have that than this, as I get older and shit, and it becomes less.
Yeah. I know that.
So, I'm looking at a lot of the books that I got, and I'm just thinking, all right, I need to start thinking about selling these. So, the Hulk.
How many of those books do you have like doubles and triples of that you're thinking about? Like, is that why? Like, hey, I can sell these. I've got multiples of these. I need to start moving them out.
Yeah, a couple of them. Yeah. Like a lot of the GI Joe stuff. I was going through my GI Joe stuff, and I have like quadruples and triples of a lot of the good stuff, but my Hulk 181 I only have one of, but I feel like that's a book that you can come across pretty easily.
If you ever need it back, you can get it back. Like all the keys, like that one's
Yeah.
kinda not, I don't say everywhere, but it's around. You can get it. You can always get it.
Yeah, but you can get it if you go to cons or different stores across the US. I mean, it's not like my LCS is going to have a Hulk 181 on the wall, and if it is, it's going to be really expensive, So I have never been to a big con like these guys go, but what I've heard is that you can get really good deals and you can negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
Bryan, I was going to ask you when you were mentioning that, I get this feeling, I don't know about you guys, but I love sports so much, especially, I mean, I love comics and sports, don't get me wrong, probably the same, but with cards, especially baseball cards, not the other sports, but baseball cards, it's hard for me to get rid of like a player I like. I don't even really have to be a fan of who I really believe in, and it's a really nice card rather than like a book that I've been trying to get my whole life that I love or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. Like I have no problem flipping a comic or getting rid of it because I know I'll always be able to get it back. But like when I sell like my Julio auto refractor, man, today, I mean, I feel like I broke up with my girlfriend still to this day.
Oh, you sold that?
Yeah, I sold it. I got 30% above market. So
Yeah, I mean,
Not bad.
It's just that, it is hard getting rid of cards. I'd agree with you. I think there's something about it because with the teams you follow, or they play, like especially with baseball, 6 months. If you're in the playoffs, you're talking like 8 months. Like you're invested, especially all the time.
Yep.
And then you're in the off season, who they're signing. So it's like it's a continuous process that never stops. So you're always invested. And then when you're letting it go, like I buy David Wright's cards all the time just because, and I could never sell any of them. I just
feel so bad for him, man. I see a lot of people asking, what is Rick Simpson oil or RSO? What is RSO? And here you go. I'll tell you what RSO is for you guys that don't know. Check this out.
it's a fucking life.
Can I explain to my viewers what RSO is in the most simple terms you can? Because we hear that term a lot, Rick Simpson oil.
RSO,
but a lot of people don't really know.
Yeah, RSO is basically a full plant extracted with ethanol oil, so you get all the benefits of the fats, the waxes, the lipids, and the terpenes of the cannabis plant. We more focus on we use pure 100 proof ethanol. We get our
So basically what he's saying, you guys, is that you take everything that's from the cannabis plant and you basically distill it down with ethyl alcohol, and it turns it into this oil, and it has every benefit of the entire plant rather than just being CBD or THC or something else. You get the whole benefit of the plant, which is very important, especially in cancer treatment, which is the reason that I know about it, because it helped my brother survive bone cancer. So look it up. Rick Simpson oil, RSO. All right, let's continue with the comic book talk and cards talk. Were you guys on the show when I was talking about how Blood Hunt kind of pissed me off because I was reading it and they did the red band stuff, right? And you read the red band, and at the end of Blood Hunt #1, in the regular, Blade just bites Doctor Strange. In the red band one, he fucking cuts him in half, right? And you're like, okay, in the next Blood Hunt #2, if I read the red band, it better show him cut in half, and if I read the regular, it better not show him cut in half. And sure enough, I read Blood Hunt #2, and here is the image of when you first see Strange in Blood Hunt #2, right? He's just being put up into the air by Clea because she's trying to hold him at bay. Yeah. And if you go to look at the red band in Blood Hunt #2 red band, look at that shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, even those regular covers, I would be fucking grabbing a couple of these and putting them away.
So the guy at my LCS, I got the regular #1, but
that's good.
I grabbed #2, and he was like, "Dude, you need to get the you know, the $5.99 version, the $1 more with the red band. He's like, it's worth it. Trust me. And so I got that one for number 2. I did not get that one for number 1.
Did you
Number
read it?
1 has a pretty big print count, but the red bands, there was some kind of weird thing for both. Issue 2, best, like I always say, best based on precedent. Orders typically go down. But here's what I want to add before Bryan moves on. This right now there's a lot of copies available of the regular cover because people don't read comic books, and because Bryan is reporting this right now, how it is right here. This, and if it got out there, I think that could probably change. I mean, this
people
is
don't read it.
When I pulled it off the shelf, because he even told me, he's like, there's actually a red band on the shelf, because there were like 10 or 12 copies. He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, there's one. He's like, get that one. I'm like, and I know this sounds bad, but I think comics cost too much right now.
Yeah,
I was like, I'd rather just pay, you know, I was like, $5.99 for this? He's like, just grab the damn $5.99 one. He's like, it's worth it. Just get it. Trust me on this one. He's like, and I'll put the red bands in your folder going forward. So, nice. But he was right. And just kind of funny thing, sidestep, he actually, there is a comic convention in Houston this weekend, and he was actually doing the panel for Chip Zdarsky last night.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell
cool.
yeah.
He said it was great. He said he's like a total dork. He said he's great.
Yeah, he seems like a cool cat. Did you read it yet, Nate?
Yeah, I did.
Did you read this?
And Richie? I picked up the Dracula one.
Oh, the Dracula one's good too. Yeah.
Because after reading them, I was like, I need to read the Dracula. If I'm going to read one of the books on the side, I need to read the Dracula.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I have not had a chance to read Dracula yet.
Yeah. Did you read this yet, Richie?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So this book is great so far, but here's some of the scenes so I can show people the differences. So this is the scene in the red band when Miss Captain Marvel grabs that dude and takes him up out into the sun, you know. And in the regular, it just looks like this. In the red band, it looks like this.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's so much better.
Yeah.
But there's some craziness here, though. Okay, and the craziness is they kind of I think they're getting close to where they're kind of might be messing up the story, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting how they decide to change things. Here's the scene where you see Blade's daughter helping the family that the vampires are going after, and she kills the 2 vampires, right, and saves the family. But in the oh god, did I just fucking do that? In the red band, the vampires are eating somebody.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude. I
feel like you really need to buy both issues, because until I went online before and kind of saw some of the differences, like I would have not picked up it's the same story, but it's almost different to an extent.
It feels like such a cash grab though to me, because
it is.
None of these kids are reading the non-red band issue. You know what I mean? It's like this is such a cash grab. Just write a good story.
If they can get it, though. I think that's the thing. If they can get it.
Yeah. So this is the part where Dracula shows up and helps them. He says he doesn't help him. He says to Blade's daughter, "Come on, I didn't shepherd you all the way from Atlanta." And then it shows this little box down here, and it says, and it's Blade's daughter saying, "Innocence. I think the word you're looking for, I think the word you're looking for is innocence, not insignificance." And if you go to the red band one, it totally just cuts that out, I think. Okay. Yeah, it's just not even there. Like, so here's the thing. Are they writing the non-red band people for like woke, like, and I say woke as a joke, but like social justice warrior snowflakes who can't take, leaving a human behind or saving them? Is that what we're doing now? Are we writing, like, because it doesn't even feel like these should be red band moments. right? Just Dracula saying, you know,
they're on the same rating scale as video games. So, they don't want to lose their younger crowd or their younger buyers if the parents won't let them read it. And I think it's just basically a discretional way to keep those buyers intact until they're older.
So what
I'm sure they're going to be reading it with their friends, but not with their parents.
I won't lie to you. Every time I keep saying I see Dracula, it's talking like, I went all the way to Atlanta. There's something just cracks me up about that. Like, you came all the way from Atlanta, like that just doesn't seem right. Like,
so again, what
somewhere else?
Yeah. So MG says that's probably an editorial error, Brian. They already can't handle the comics they have, yet alone a secondary version. But like, what's the problem? Oh, you think not putting that box there was the editorial error? So instead of looking like this, and you have a moment where I just need to bring up the comic where Blade's daughter says to him, because he calls the humans insignificance, and she says to him, "No, they're innocents." I think the word you're looking for is innocence, Dracula, and that's in the non-red band. You go to the red band, and they completely take out that moment where she's got to say, "No, they're innocents." You know what I mean? Like, what's the problem with with not having her say, "No, there's innocence"? That's the only question I'm asking. It just feels so stupid to me that they wouldn't put that in there. Like, what's the point of that other than a cash grab at this, to me? And here's another interesting thing: they changed the story at the end. At the end of the red band, it shows this part, and I don't remember seeing this in the regular one, where Captain Marvel sees that the Chosen, that clone guy, the big, tall, statue-looking dude, and she says, "Tell me how this happened. Tell me what happened to Blade." And he's got his mask off, and he says, "Blade, the master, he has become what was always meant to be, a vessel, the vessel for our dreams, for the unending night." And then he goes, "Look upon the face of your future species, Captain Marvel." Like, what? So you don't, why couldn't you have put that in the non-red band? In the non-red band, he basically goes, all he says is that Blade is the leader of, he's the we were the original ones, or whatever. We are what is meant to be. He doesn't say any of this stuff. It just feels so stupid that they're doing that. They're calling it a red band for that. I can understand calling it a red band maybe for that maybe and this maybe, but I've seen this already in Marvel comic books. What's his name ripped the Sentry ripped Ares in half, and then the Null ripped the Sentry in half. So, like, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
I know.
It's kind of stupid. But we'll see. I'll continue to read it. I like the story. It's really, really good. I just think that these red band editions are a major cash grab. And if you guys heard what we talked about on the Hot 10 last night, the fact that Marvel is allowing retailers who buy 50 of the second prints of number 1 are going to get a copy of the red band 1 in 25 variants, the one that's selling for so much. That's the right, Thor right? Head? Yeah, the Thor head one. I've never heard that. Have you guys ever heard that before, where they will give you a ratio of a different copy?
Right. Of a back issue.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be a new variant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
It could be the same variant, but I mean,
different
the same
head?
concept, same art, but yeah, like a different head. That's a good one. Or
Jane Foster's head.
Maybe color splash or partial
Something.
sketch,
Yeah. Or black. Yeah. Sketch, black and white, something like that. Just
or do what they're normally doing. Just make it a virgin.
Yeah. So this one right here, you guys, if that doesn't make that is so shitty, man.
So it brings your intent, your comic skepticism antennas up and go. So what are they just had like fucking an extra 1,000 of these just sitting around? Is this what they do with all their incentives?
Yeah.
Or are they going to go and reprint? Let's say they end up being between 500 or 1,000, probably more because they're second print reprints, 50 of them.
Hey, just think if you see these at the Walmart packs in like a year from now, just like you find like other ratio variants, like, hey, didn't Yee pull out one of the Amazing Spider-Mans, like one of the first prints or one of the ratios?
Yeah. Yep.
That was the like
1 in 25 Gleason.
White.
It was a second print 1 in 50. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, how the hell did that end up in a Walmart pack? Because don't ask, don't.
Zabit says he talked to Billy and he said he hasn't heard anything yet. Appreciate you, Zabit. But I did hear from a couple people that said they went to their local shops and talked to their local shops and verified it. So I don't know, I've only heard a couple of people reach out to me. I've had 3 people reach out to me and tell me that they verified that with their local shops. So
I will say the one thing about Blood Hunt that I really enjoyed was issue 1, because I felt like the new team or the team they introduced, like where you're showing like Blood Syndrome 1, it was almost like Dracula's version or Blade's version of the Black Order. Like I love that team. I thought they looked incredible. Yeah, because it was the first original characters, and they all look badass versus like Spider-Boy and all these other crap characters that Marvel puts out.
Exactly, like this whole assembly thing. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I'd rather have these characters right here, man. What are they called? Awesome. New assembly or some bullshit like that. They're supposed to be like the new champions. That we're in Spider-Woman 7, and the cameo is in 6 of the Captain America one. You know that one. You know which one I'm talking about, right? The new characters that were in that. You know that Spider-Woman Momoko open to order cover we had on the list, Spider-Woman 7. That it's a black suit, and it's actually good Momoko. It was like $40, and we were like, what the hell? Because those new characters were in there, and and one of the new characters, the characters called the Assembly. I forgot their names, and they're calling them the new champions. One of the characters is in a Captain America suit, and she's got like wasp's wings or something like that. Another character is a girl, and then there's a guy. But yeah, pretty woke.
It's one of those things where after listening to like the Rob Liefeld podcast, and he would start talking about, there was an artist or a writer, I can't remember his name, but he was talking about how he was saying that after he made more money in the past 12 months of X-Men than he had like the previous 5 years. And he started talking about it, once Marvel started putting out royalties for new characters and people started getting them. And in my head, I'm like, maybe that's exactly why you have so many now. And, it's just people are just trying to throw anything out there to see what sticks, because, hey, if it does, and they get put in a movie or they get put in a TV series, I'm going to get some kind of royalty off of it for perpetuity.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man, it's interesting. This is going to, supposedly the red band for number 3 is going to be that Miles Morales cover that we were looking at, but we'll see. There was some other interesting news that came out. Well, solicitations came out. Shout out to Lord Tatman's Comics for the $10 super chat. He says, come on, Bryan. You were around in the 90s. You know how the industry takes advantage. You would think they would learn from the 90s debacle. Yeah, no, not any chance soon. Money is money right now, man, and everybody needs it. Everybody needs it. So, was a book that I forgot about that was good? Twilight. Did that Avengers Twilight book get pushed back or something? Or
I haven't.
I think it's over. I thought it was over. I thought it was only 5.
There's got to be more, because I think I read 4. And I was waiting to see 5. I
think 5 was out already.
I gotta look that up real quick, because
at least I think I read through 4. So I
don't remember seeing 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah, 5's out, and 6 was on FO. 6 comes out on Wednesday. 5 came out on the 17th.
Oh shit!
Yeah. The cover for 6, I pre-ordered I pre-ordered the incentive for this, and we're going to see it in our FOC segment. But I didn't mind.
Oh yeah,
grabbing a
5
bunch
came
of,
out a while ago. I remember that now. Okay.
I didn't mind grabbing a bunch of 6s because the covers, and it's an Alex Ross insane cover of Hulk, and it's the last issue of a really good series. So
it looks like we've been waiting a little longer than a month and a half now for that to come out, where they were taking 2 weeks with, looks like 2 weeks or something before for one to come out. So that's why we're thinking that, because it's been waited a while. But man, look at that. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah.
Well, badass, huh?
Uh-huh. Alex Ross, man. It's very
There's
cool.
the Virgin I got. I think I get a couple of 1 in 25s too. It's all right. I like it.
Yeah. They did that for each one, right? They did the Declan Shalvey lightning bolt variants. Here's the Linnell Francis U one.
Yeah. I got, I think, 2 of those.
Did you guys see the Linnell Francis U? There's a new Spider-Man series coming out.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Look at, is it a series? Look at this. Linnell Francis U Spider-Man cover. Hold on.
Dude, why don't they have Scotty Young do some incentives?
Look at that. I love that. I don't know why I like that a lot, but that's awesome. I just wish this broken glass wasn't there. You know, it looks like broken glass.
I was going to ask. I couldn't tell what that was.
Yeah, and there's blood dripping in the background and blood all over him. That's crazy. Black Suit and Blood is what it's called. You got that. Greg, I'm not a fan of Greg Land's art. He's a good artist, but I'm not a fan of his art. I've never been. It just doesn't. Yeah, he's not a great artist. He is a copycat. Kind of boring. But yeah, it's just boring to me.
Yeah, he can draw, but it's boring to me. Yeah, exactly.
Spider Society has a new book coming out. Look at this, Werewolf by Night. They're doing a red band for that. And then here's the Blood Hunters book. They're doing a new team of, I guess the Blood Hunters are these chicks, right? Whoever these chicks are, and then they got Miles with them. This is a great cover right here by Tony Daniel. Venomverse Reborn. Look at that. I mean, that thing is gorgeous.
It's Dylan Brock.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Who is this dude?
It's new. It looks like a new character.
Yeah.
And where's Mel at? There's a fucking symbiote dinosaur for you, buddy.
And it looks badass too.
It's better than all the other dinosaurs we've seen on covers.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. That's like the one looks like the Dark Hawk symbiote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call.
Again, Greg Land. This is so boring.
No, that's horrible and boring.
God.
I mean, it's not horrible, but it's boring.
Put him on ASM. He's better than JRJR.
Venom War Zombiettes. There you go. This one's badass. Venom War Venomous. That's a cool cover. Then we got this Venom War thing's going to take over Marvel.
I wish they'd do a Venom and War series. In War.
Every single one of these covers. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. 3 out of 5 of these covers are garbage. This one's good.
Who's that on the right? Top right. Is that Ryan Gonzalez or Rian Gonzalez?
I don't know who that is.
And who's in the middle? Is that fucking
Garuso?
Oh, Garuso.
Chris Garuso. Garuso. Yeah. Rose Besh. This is Rose Besh.
It's awful.
Yeah. This is not good either. Who's that?
What's the Philip Tan one?
Philip Tan?
Yeah.
He's got 2. He's got a Dylan and he has an Eddie.
This one's good.
Huh. No, that's it. That's the Dylan.
Yeah, I like this one, but this one's not good. Scotty Young that's Scotty Young. Ultraman Avengers. That's a cool cover.
I don't like Ultraman.
Yeah.
Just not down.
Predator versus Black Panther.
So I wonder if they'll bring
Facsimile.
Predator in the MCU.
Wolverine.
In continuity.
Oh God. More Deadpool. Deadpool team up.
Oh, another one of those fucking covers. Jeez.
This is the
Sorry,
Rob Liefeld
like a
series. Phoenix. This looks badass. From the Ashes, A New Beginning. Phoenix.
Phoenix Resurrection sucked in 2017. I hated it.
NYX Maria Wolf.
I
don't
about
like
this.
that one that much though.
I'll still get it.
I'm not a big Maria Wolf fan, but I would tell you her Cobra Commander
I love Maria Wolf.
was just
so different.
beautiful.
There's
This
nobody
is
doing
awesome.
what she's doing. Maybe Trad Moore.
Clayton Crane.
That's a great cover.
That's a fucking wife stealing cover.
This one's interesting to me, man.
Storm, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
And she has a little bit of the Wakanda with the neck.
Yeah.
It's cool.
That is. Who is that?
Very cool. Yeah.
Dude, May Storm looks a lot like Storm. Sometimes I even get confused.
Man, I love that cover. That's fucking awesome. There's Lobos, of course. That's garbage. Another Greg Land. That's horrible.
That's disgusting.
You guys are too tough on Greg Land.
That's Psylocke too. I don't even see any purple. It's all black.
Not for the colorblind people. It works.
And then this is the book that I see a lot of people talking about
That
right
one,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
That looks great.
Badass. Yeah, definitely.
So the J. Scott
Is this
Campbell.
FOC or a new
This
to
is
order?
new solicits. These are August solicits. So
Gotcha.
Magic Virgin variant by J. Scott Campbell.
I think Torrin Clark has the potential to really break out and be a superstar.
Man, that is such a good cover. I'm not a huge fan of
I
the
don't know
yellow.
what it is about her sword. It just,
Yeah.
I love it every time. Like when
Yeah.
Hickman did that run, I was just like, man, that sword just looks so fucking awesome.
Yeah, Greg Land is infamous for being a tracer. Zabit says he traces adult videos in fashion magazine and reuses the same expressions in every comic. Yeah.
Wow.
Are you
Wow.
serious? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah,
Great
big
info.
time. Really? Oh, we got to show you this, bro.
Didn't know. Oh my gosh.
This is nuts, bro. There we go.
Oh no. Tracing. Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Comic Tropes. Hold on here. Watch this. That's the very first Greg Land.
Artists are often influenced by what's popular at the time. But if we look at a cover by Jim Lee on Stormwatch from just 1 year earlier, and now we line it up, we can see that at least one character that Greg Land illustrated was copied from another artist's work. In the industry, this is called swiping, and it's basically the worst thing that you can do, at least in the eyes of your fellow contemporaries and colleagues. It's stealing their work. It's taking somebody else's hard work to create an illustration and tracing it. And unfortunately, Greg Land was doing that from day one. But the expectations of what a fellow colleague or professional might expect out of you as an artist is different than what fans and publishers want. And the fact is, Greg Land could do things that pleased both of them, including hitting deadlines. In 1995, Land illustrated a story for DC Comics in New Titans Annual number 11. And in 1996, he followed that by illustrating a Juggernaut story in X-Men Unlimited issue 13. And then you Google Boris Karloff, The Mummy, you instantly get pretty much the same image. I don't know how it hasn't become a legal issue for the publishers yet. Back in 1991, a cover for Doctor Strange used photo reference that earned Marvel a lawsuit. Jackson Geiss used an image of singer Amy Grant as reference for Doctor Strange's girlfriend at the time. Grant's management sued Marvel, not because they owned the copyright to the image, that lay with the photographer, but because they feared her fans could see this and construe it as her supporting the comic.
Remember that? She was like really Christian music at the time, and Doctor Strange was
I
like
didn't know about this.
seen as a witch. Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I have to say, I haven't heard the term Amy Grant 30 years.
How come he's
Yeah.
getting away with this? I mean, like,
Wow.
why is Marvel even contracting him?
Great question, man. Great question. Here we go.
ridiculous.
Look at this. Oh my god, dude. Look at this. These are all the images, bro. Let me see if I can do this. Why won't it let me do this? I want to. Anyways, that's Greg Land tracing a bunch of stuff, right? All the faces.
I guess my question is he tracing it, or is he actually taking a picture and then looking at it and then drawing it?
That's a great
I'm
question.
trying to draw this similar to what it is, because like I know when I draw, like I can't draw like off the top of my mind. Like I have to look at something and I draw basically that same image.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a really good one
And
out
obviously
there
he's
that I'm
got
trying to
a
find.
hell of a stronger skill set.
There's a really good one I'm trying to find where a guy did a breakdown on it, and it was so good. And it showed you all the things that he got in trouble for. Let me see if this is it.
Oh, I remember that.
No. Anyways, I'm not gonna. If I can't find it, I don't want to sit here and search for it. But yeah, man, he got in trouble for got caught a lot for doing that shit. Anyways, yep, that's a great Magic by J. Scott Campbell. I like the background design and everything. It just looks good. Looks really good. She looks good. The way she's drawn looks
Sword
good.
looks great.
Yeah. X Factor. Here's the Wolverine Capullo. I don't like it. It's not good.
Wow.
This is good. This
not his standard. Anyway.
Yeah, the red band is better because the here we go. Are we doing red band on everything now? This is a total cash grab.
I'm about to say, you said that, I'm like, damn, are they gonna start doing this on
This
every
is a
series?
total cash grab, dude.
It's almost like when DC went to the hard, or not the hard copy, but you know
the digital
the cover that's $4.99 versus the paper, the thinner paper that was $3.99.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then they just upcharged everybody on everything going forward.
Man, that's sad. This is not a bad Nakayama. It looks different for Nakayama. I like that.
Yeah,
that's an interesting cover. Is that Brooks? Who is that? Yeah, Mark Brooks.
See the Capullo, the dinosaur mouth and the teeth look really good, and that looks like Capullo, but the
Wolverine looks garbage. He looks bad. It just doesn't look good. Maybe I just don't like Capullo's style on Wolverine. Maybe that's it.
Maybe.
I love John Jiang. He's a great, awesome, amazing artist, but this is I don't know.
Those blades are way too big.
Yeah.
Look how long they are. I mean, it's just too much. Like in the face, it's not his best work.
Did you guys see Kid Venom 1 is on FOC this week?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, let's get into FOC here. Shout out to, look at that. Dennis shows up.
Dennis on FOC?
Yeah, Dennis.
Jump on, Dennis. Jump on.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go look at our boy Left Rose.
1 in 100 is going to be a good one for that one.
There we go.
The Wolverine? Or the
In Huck Lee is going to be a good one. The John Tyler Christopher Virgin Negative Space is going to be a good one. Or not a good one, a cheesy one. But I think that the In Huck Lee is the one right there. You'll see it. It's open to order one for trade, and then the Virgin is way better though.
So let's get into it. Destro #1 is coming out. It's going to be awesome. Did you see that, Nate? Did you see that Scarlett has like 80,000 pre-orders?
I heard you say that the other day, and I literally just was blown away.
Yeah.
It's great. I mean, I think hopefully it shows how well the Energon universe, G.I. Joe, all that stuff, Transformers are all beloved by the people. But all these stories have been really, really good so far.
Yeah. Really good. All right. Giant size.
I do want to see I do want to see the David Mack and John Boy Myers of this and Scarlett.
I want to see the Scarlett John Boy Myers. I haven't seen that yet. That's supposed to be amazing. So, MG says the 1 in 100 and 1 in 250 Destro incentives are disappointing. Where can we see those? Did we not see them yet? Maybe we didn't see
Because I remember, when they came out with Cobra Commander and Duke, you could see the Max, you could see the 250s. But I remember I went in and put my order in, and I had to go blind on the 1/100s. I had no idea what they looked like with the Myers, and they both looked great. The Dukes didn't really, they never really got that hot. But the Cobra Commanders really did.
I have the Myers up if you want me to pull it up.
Here we go. I got it.
I like the Myers better than the Mac.
Here's the Myers. Yeah, I like that. That's good.
I like it. I like it too.
I almost feel like it's the Destro. That's what takes away from it. Because the Destro part just doesn't look as good. The art looks, I think, great.
Check out the Epting.
I like
the letter.
I like the background where you got all the Mars Industries. Yeah. The battle androids. Battle android troopers. All right. Which one? The Mac. Here's the Mac.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bill. Appreciate you subbing up.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's Mac. It's the same thing over and over. The same color that he's been recently doing in the background, that splash pastel color.
At least we're not seeing any of those triangles.
I think because you get Tomax and Zaymont in the background, I do not like the logo. I think the Destro logo looks bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the color. I don't mind the font. I just don't think this.
It doesn't mix with this. Like they contrast each other.
This should have been a 1 in 25, not a 1 in 250.
The 1 in 25's interesting.
I like it. I like
the classic, the explosions. I mean, with Mercer for the last one, the Cobra Commander. I mean,
I like this one a lot.
Those are cool.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I do like. I saw that one before. Is that the 1 in 10?
It's the 1 in 50.
50. Yeah, I think that one looks good.
Yeah. Oh. And then you've got the 1 in 10. He just looks weird on it. There's something off. He looks like he should be a Thundercat instead of Destro.
His eyes are just different with that Destro.
He's got pupils. You shouldn't have pupils. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's those. All right. I want to see the Scarlet. Did the Scarlet ones come out? If the Scarlet ones. They said somebody said the Scarlet issue has a killer John Boy Myers. Is it just called Scarlet? Did I spell it right?
She got 2 T's?
Is it
2
2
T's? Yes. Yep.
She's named after Scarlett O'Hare, Atlanta, Gone with the Wind.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. What the hell is it?
Didn't know that.
There it is, right there. Right in front of me.
There you go.
No, they still haven't showed them yet.
Uh-uh.
That's a bummer. Ooh, what's this?
They're holding back. I saw that recently.
I like that.
Because I'm wondering how many exclusives there are for Scarlet. Because I could see quite a few.
6. Yeah. Looks like 616.
Doesn't Bird City have one?
No.
I thought they did.
Let's go take a
Maybe
look.
I'm off.
Let's go take a shout out to Bird City.
Let's see. Is it still I mean not still, but with Image, Skybound Image, would you do exclusives? They make have you do a minimum of 3,000 or 4,500?
Here we go. They do.
If there's 6 of those, that could be like 20,000 extra books out there.
So that's theirs. It looks like they got an In-Huck Lee. Ooh, that's rough. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Oh. Ugh.
Oh. Fucking pencil neck geek.
This one's good. This one's really good, but this one.
The concept's cool with the elevator and the people, but her the bus drawing is horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
terrible. And her hips.
Someone had to say, like, hey, that is something's off.
Yeah, there's something very off about that. I doubt. So I know what Anthony and a lot of retailers, shout out Bird City, and a lot of retailers are doing right now is they're they'll like team up with other retailers, and so I don't know if it's Bird Cities or
it's not just
retailers.
them. It is someone else, or I mean, it's them, and it's not exclusive to Bird City because I saw like a couple of names. On it.
Yeah, man. Ugh, that one was rough. Yeah, 6.5. This one was good. This one was awesome. This sell out? This hasn't sold out? Wow. Look at that. That's really good. Supposedly only had like a short amount of these too. Yeah. It's interesting. I gotta hit up Anthony and pick his brain about Shopify and stuff like that. I gotta set up my Shopify stuff. So
Lobos is doing a I think it's a 1 in 50 for Spider-Gwen 2. Spider Ghost 2. The Ghost of Spider. It's pretty good.
All right, let's see what we got here. We've got Giant Size Little Marvels #1, Scotty Young cover. That's a really good Scotty Young cover. That's interesting. Huh. All right, Helverine #2. I love this. This is the Stormbreakers by Elena Casagrande. And that is just awesome. Beautiful. Really good.
I like the Davila for that.
The which one?
The Davila 1 in 25.
Okay, we'll check that out here in a sec. Here's the Kid Venom one. Was this the one you were talking about? That's pretty fucking awesome.
That's the main cover, but the 1 in 100 is
really good.
A version of one of the open to order covers. That cover B or C.
That one is great, man. Holy shit. That's a good looking cover. Sonic the Hedgehog #70. First appearance of the Phantom Rider. That's a pickup.
Yep, and there's a 1 in 10 too.
Yeah, that's a definite pickup. Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider #2. This is the Stephanie Hans variant.
I'd rather have the Lobos.
Yeah. And Ahsoka #1 is coming out. There's a really good Ahsoka cover that I saw for issue 3, I think. I gotta go find it, but there's a really good Ahsoka. X-Men 97 #1, third printing blank and third printing animation. The second printing is way better. The one we talked about in the Hot 10 last night.
At least they're not incentives, and they're good, and they're changing the covers, right?
I agree. Yeah. Shout out to Lefteros, you guys. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, shout out to Cover Price, one of the best websites for comic books there is, best tools for comic books there is. Use them for a lot of the stuff, a lot of the research that we do is through Cover Price. So, all right, let's go jump into our boy Billy's FOC pre-order page. If you guys want to get any of these pre-orders in packs of cover packs, you can go pre-order them on Billy's page, economicsandcomics.com, and he does really cool cover packs. So this is the Lobos one you were talking about?
Yeah, so that's the open to order, and then the 1 in 50s version. I like it.
Yeah, this one I like too. I don't like the face. I don't like the eyes for some reason, but the rest of it looks good.
Yeah.
Mark Brooks, man. Star Wars Darth Maul, black, white, and red. All right, let's start up here. We've got Spawn Rat City. There's the Spider-Gwen, Hans, Spawn Misery.
I think McFarlane's doing a cover in one of the new spawns. There's a new Spawn #1. Is that the one? Is that a new series? He's doing a open to order cover.
Let's see here.
I only buy Spawn when he does the cover, or him and Capullo or Capullo.
I think it's just called Misery, right? Is that what it was called?
Yeah, Spawn Misery. He's doing cover B.
Misery. Huh. Why wasn't that showing up? Where? There it is right there. That's a crazy cover, man. So it's Spawn's daughter, like Cyan, right?
Whose daughter?
This is Spawn's daughter. This is Cyan Fitzgerald, named after his own daughter. Kudransky's doing the art on the interior too. Yeah, McFarlane variant and a sketch variant. They don't show the McFarlane.
I'm gonna order a couple.
Yeah, that's cool. All right. Yeah, there's the one they don't show. X-Men 97 number 4, Scotty Young, Big Marvel. Superior Spider-Man number 8. There's the Kid Venom cover pack. Let's take a look.
Ugh.
Yeah, that John Tyler Christopher's not good. It's a cool looking character, but I just don't like that.
Oh, I love the character.
Yeah. I love this one though. This one's really good.
That's the main cover, I think, right?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. I love that.
Yeah. Barfly, look at that. Like, wow, look at that.
That's amazing.
Right?
Oh, who's writing it?
Kyle
it's
Stark.
World of Minor Threats.
Yeah.
World of Minor Threats. Yeah.
That's awesome. Patton Oswald's writing it.
World of Minor Threats, and that fly has a punk jacket. I wonder if they're gonna take from Minor Threat songs.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You seen the fly with Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Amazing.
Here's a Clayton Crane Black Panther. Huh.
Wow.
Changing his art style a little bit.
That's pretty cool.
Venom
What's
second
that?
printing. I love how they're doing the Blood Hunt second printing soaked in blood. They all look the same. They're all soaked in blood. This is awesome. Yeah. Feral number 4. You got the 28 weeks later homage, right? They're going to be doing a third movie to that. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
So they did 28 weeks later, or days later, then they did 28 weeks later, and now they're supposed to do like 28 months later, and Cillian Murphy's going to be reprising his role, which he didn't do.
No way! That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the girl with all the gifts?
No, not yet.
I think that's the third one. It's the same continuity, same universe. It's from I want to say 2012. Is it called The Girl That Has All the Gifts, or The Girl? It's a really weird long title about these little they call them the word that they use for their zombies. They're called hungries. They call them hungries. And it's a really good movie. Glenn Close is in it. There's a lot of good actors. Check it out.
Look at that. Frizen. It's pretty crazy.
Dude, she's amazing.
Yeah. There's the X-Men Blood Hunt Magic number 1.
What?
Yeah.
Are they doing a red band for her?
It says after the fall of the House of X, Ileana Rasputin has returned to her homeland to search her soul and steal it for what comes next. But how will she protect her first home when a vampire army descends on Russia, seeking to turn it into a living hell? She may have been forged in the fires of limbo, but has it prepared her for the blood hunt? There you go.
Dude, I would absolutely pay out the anal to see her chop off a head on a red band series with that damn sword. Oh, wow. Right? That'd be amazing.
That's exactly what.
I mean, what do you have that sword for if you're not cutting somebody's fucking head off?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, chop off Blade's head and just like rip her top off. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, look at this Scotty Young Moon Knight. That's an interesting.
So he's doing I think he's doing like kind of like a theme or event.
Yeah, it's called
he's got
Marvel.
I think 1 or 2 books on FOC this week actually are incentives as well, and it's the same exact thing, but they're virgin. It's all sketch.
Boss Logic, Ultimate Black Panther.
That's good. Different.
Yeah.
Let's check out Darth Maul. I haven't seen those.
I actually just picked up number 1 today.
That's JRJR. That's not a bad JRJR.
Yeah, that's good. I need to get his first.
It's a sliding scale. That's the problem. His stuff is so bad. It's like
yeah.
I know I brought it's like being the valedictorian summer school. Like if you're a fucking idiot all the time. Like if you're half an idiot, you seem like you're smart.
This one's really good. Look at that one. Paulo Sequeira.
That's
There's just something wrong with his nose. It looks like he doesn't have one.
Yeah. Man, that was a perfect cover until that.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben's gonna Stein. We gotta show him that.
Ooh. That's interesting. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but it's interesting.
Check out the incentive though.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we're gonna. Oh, what's this? This one looks amazing. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Stegman.
These characters are gonna be. Are these their first appearance in this?
I don't know. I have to check.
Project Hellfire has unleashed their hell-fueled warriors. But it's
probably then.
Yeah,
probably. Yeah.
That's cool. Look at that's super cool.
There you go.
New characters. Yeah.
Cornbread.
Yeah.
Cornbread on Modern Comic Man.
Spawn 354. What is this? When are we gonna start seeing some of those covers that they announced?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Puppeteer
wondering.
Lee. That doesn't look like Puppeteer Lee. Oh, look at that. That's kind of crazy. I like that for some reason. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That looks badass. Yeah, that looks really good. Red coat. Oh, there's the Puppeteer Lee. Holy shit. Oh my god. Look at that.
Looks like that. What's that? Nether whatever book from
NetherRealm. Yeah. Look at that.
That is
Rip
badass.
That. There's a
dude.
body just holding the body in half.
Jeez,
that's
so
amazing. Good. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Red coat. Listen, you guys. The Ghost Machine universe stuff is really, really good. And you should read it all. But the Rook Exodus stuff is fucking amazing, you guys.
I just picked up number 1 today.
Oh, it's so good, Nate. It's some of the best drawn, best written. I like the red coat stuff too. I'm not a big fan of the. There's one more. I can't remember what it was, but I'm not a big fan.
Geiger, red coat, and Rook and X is like on the Ghost Machine cover.
Yeah, they're all on the same universe.
Yeah.
Uncanny Valley number 3. Shout out Tony Fleeks. Man's Best Friend. Briar number 6.
Love Fleeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fleeks is awesome.
Oh wow! Look at these Union Jack the Ripper Blood Hunt covers. Look at that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, I'm ordering that book. I haven't got my copy.
Oh jeez. Yeah.
Right.
That's good. Oh, that's the red band cover?
I don't know.
That is, right? It has to be. They're not going to show a knife actually penetrating skin.
The red band cover is America beating them. So.
If they don't make that a red band cover, then we know it's a cash grab. 100%.
That's awesome right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Why is there a big 8-ball on there?
I think that's the guy's head, right? That's an 8-ball character.
Are you holding? Just kidding.
7-pack. 7 covers for Ahsoka. That cover right there is decent.
It's like 4 first appearances or 5 first appearances in comics, in U.S. comics.
Oh god, I hate that. That one's good though. Momoko. There's the Inhook Lee. That one's not too bad.
Check out the Deadpool 1 facsimile
variant
Binsu incentive.
Okay. Let's see here.
I mean, we know we hate these, but this is a good one, I think. Binsu.
Where the hell is it?
Deadpool has so many titles, you don't know which one.
Right?
It's like, jeez. It's the Joe Kelly
I just can't believe they had a facsimile coming out for that one. I was like,
I don't mind that. I don't mind that actually because that's a really good written book.
It's a good book. I just
don't like these 1 in 25s. I just don't think
they look just like the original, and like you don't need them. Like change the cover or just do something.
Well, you're going to see that. So Ben Sue, that same facsimile, but you're.
That's why I figured you were going with it. Like it's going to have you a much better cover.
There it is. There it is. I like that a lot.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, that's totally different.
I think that and the Virgin Kid Venoms are my favorite.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you don't need to redo the old cover.
No.
You can even put you can put on the back if you want to just so people know, like, hey, this is facsimile of this book. But don't use the same cover.
Yep.
Hate that.
I buy facsimiles for one reason only. If it's a big book and it's too expensive and I haven't read it, and I prefer reading when it's in hand rather than digital, but I do read digital. That's the reason why.
But I like that with the Golden Age and Silver Age stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think you need it for the
modern.
Yeah,
I hear you, Bill. But at least it's a key book. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a fucking ASM 250 whatever.
So
third appearance of Richard Fisk the Rose. Like,
it's
what
the colored goblin. Pick your own color.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Man, a lot of books on for FOC this week.
Yeah.
Seems.
Did you pull up the Davila 1 in 25 for Helverine yet?
Helverine, is that what
Helverine
issue?
2. It's Helverine 2, Sergio Davila 1 in 25.
Yeah, we saw the regular cover. We didn't see the ratio.
It's
good. That A cover, man, is awesome.
We'll check out the 1 in 25.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. So that's it. That's the cover, but without the tray. I think it's a Virgin. Yeah, that's it.
I love this one. Yeah, the Casa Grande. That one's awesome.
She kind of looks like a rabbit, though.
Damn, that's good. That's the 1 in 50 right there.
Go back to X23.
Oh, my bad. That is the one in 25.
Do I have
thought it was
what?
Virgin.
Go to the X23 on fire that you're showing.
This one right here?
NYX, right?
I like her, but she kind of looks like a rabbit because of the way the flames are going up.
Yeah.
She looks like Cosmic Ghost Rider.
X23 version of Helverine is what they're calling it, I guess.
Okay.
That's super cool how...
The flames on the blades? Yeah. Spikes. She's got... Yeah.
That's a crazy cool Grendel.
I like the Grendel cover. Yeah, that's the first one that stuck out.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Matt Wagner. Is that Matt Wagner? Yeah. Matt Wagner.
He's always with Grendel. I mean, since day one.
That's fucking beautiful right there, dude.
Is that his new signature, that tarantula down there? I mean, that thing's awesome. Like,
yeah, right there.
Yeah, that's very cool. I don't know if that's how he signs things, but that's a great cover.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. That is super cool. All right, moving on. There's the Barfly ones. Here's another issue. The Minor Threats. That's a cool one. That first one was the best, though. Cyberpunk 2077. I'm over that. More Blue Book. X-Men Era of Apocalypse #2. X-Men Blood Hunt Magic Casa Grande Stormbreaker. I don't like that one as much as the other one. Wolverine Madripoor Knights homage variant. That's not very good. Another Stormbreaker.
I like how nonchalant Bryan
Yeah.
dogs it cover. It's hilarious.
This one looks good though. No, it doesn't. That's even though it's Ken Lashley.
Love Lashley.
Yeah, Lashley's good.
That's the Filth.
That one's just copying Venom 1.
Yeah.
He tries Spawn really well.
Yeah. Just homage to that.
Yeah. Jackpot pass.
Those are only good for the incentives. That's the only reason for the cover art incentives.
Yeah. Paul Diggs Comics just dropped a $20 super chat. He says, "Hey guys, have a safe and happy Memorial Day. Best crew on YouTube, in my honest opinion." Paul, thank you, brother. We appreciate that immensely. You guys know how much we appreciate you guys supporting us over here. If you guys are able to support us with super chats and memberships, we always appreciate it. You don't ever have to do that, but we appreciate that. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop a comment. Also, tell us what you think of the show, and engage in the live chat if you're hanging around. Makes the community fun. All right, let's see here.
Oh yeah.
Last page for FOC. Rick and Morty, Nottingham. Oh, G.I. Joe, Real American Hero 307. There's the Kubert. They're doing these Andy Kubert covers.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's okay. And there's the
Considering what they were before 300,
yeah,
they're pretty good.
Yeah,
And for a regular cover, it's good. I just don't
Yeah,
like when they do that. Just black and white.
Gotcha Man #1, and then the black and white Destro stuff. So there you go. FOC for this week.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, good shit. I really like that Helverine variant was really good.
That Deadpool.
Deadpool was really fucking good.
125. You're spot on, man. That thing looks.
And we've been dogging those things. Now I'm gonna have to fucking buy them. I'm such a hypocrite. Damn it.
Well, it can be great one month and terrible the next. So, yeah. I don't. The one thing I put in for my shop this week, because they had the foil New Mutants 98s. They had the New Mutants 98, the 1 in 25, because they put out like the facsimile. But the 125 I thought looked really good with Deadpool on the cover.
Yeah. All right. What else? Oh, we were talking the other day about the Venom stuff. Did they officially announce, or not Venom, the Vision stuff, Richie? Did they officially announce that?
Yeah, so I haven't heard the MCU or Marvel Entertainment actually put it on their official timeline, but it started after the writer's strike when Paul Bettany was at he was either at C2E2 or that one in Brazil, that CX Expo, whatever, and they asked him when White Vision was, if it was even a possibility, and he said he didn't want to break the NDA, but he said, yes, I love the character. And then he finally just said, yes, we're coming. So I was like, oh, I'm pretty stoked. But like I've said before, and on my channel or on Brian's channel, with these actors, it's kind of fluff because they're being told something by their agent or whatever. So now we have the actual showrunner signed, and he came out and he's saying it's on. So it's pretty cool.
There we go. What up, Yee?
I watched Iron Man 2007. Or the first one the other day, and it's just so funny when you hear Jarvis going around and you hear Paul Bettany's voice so early in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
I was like, man, it's great. It's so good to go back and watch some of the old ones.
Yeah,
old
I
movies.
like White Vision. White Vision's badass.
Yeah, Paul Bettany.
Release date.
Great.
You got a release date too. Sometime in 2026. So there you go.
I
It'd be
wouldn't mind
stupid not
if
to
the
do
MCU
that.
brought them back. Sorry,
I
Brian,
agree.
didn't interrupt.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
And those two were like a duo. And they started just like fucking people up.
Yeah, as the chat is saying, I was on how may we help you? So
How'd it go?
went pretty good.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best sales I've ever had on that. So
Yeah.
I'll be sending out your invoices soon.
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. Yee's books at the beginning. Claim. Like, I was like, okay.
What kind of stuff did you sell? Like,
I'll just show some stuff I sold.
You sold the essential J. Scott Campbell.
Wait, let me see the Batman Beyond real quick.
This is the free comic book day one.
How much did you sell it for?
25.
I thought it said 250.
I think that's
what's.
what's.
Ooh.
No. So the call for 20 First Jeff Landshark, $30.
I would have bought that from you.
The Marvelous Land of Oz, number 1 second prints.
Never seen that.
Scotty Young, $20.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, definitely hard to find. This Captain America. Gwenpool.
Nice.
The Tsum Tsum cover. I sold a Deadpool Secret War set, like the Panosian 1 in 25.
Yeah, I thought that's a good one.
So yeah, whoever bought this, they did really good.
That's the manga.
Let's see, and then a couple of Wolverine newsstands.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
nice job.
Yeah, so those did pretty good. I'm surprised no one bought the J. Scott Campbell.
Which one?
I probably was asking the Essentia.
Oh yeah.
I asked $300, so that's probably like, I think that's where they're at right now, aren't they?
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to undercut that one too much because it's pretty new still.
When's the last time you did anything on Whatnot?
2023.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if I've been on this year.
I haven't for sure.
Yeah, I don't think maybe once this year.
Did you guys see this?
But the Deadpool Coke is the thing that seems to excite people more than anything. Even
I bet it does. I bet Deadpool Coke really excites people. I love fucking Rob Liefeld. He's the best, man.
Movies lately, I get more shares and more people telling me that they got a Deadpool Coke. I am so glad that you guys are excited. I am actually here to promote my CGC signing.
We'll let you do it.
We extended the deadline because all of these books were coming in. All of these books are coming in, and we wanted to give you a chance. Now, this is an example. You go to CGC, the premier grading company, and they are happy to take your submissions. We extended it till June in the 20s, 21st maybe, June. A couple more weeks now.
There you go.
Okay,
so
before I get into it,
you need to go.
I sent two 98s in this week for the blood sketch.
Really?
Signature. Because they had sold out originally, and he mentioned on Rob's Observations this week they actually put a few more up because they ran out of the regular signature, where this not his the crappy RL like the blood sketch, the regular one, and the blood sketch version of that. They sold out of those pretty quickly, and so they put some more up there, and so I sent 2 98s in that Joe pressed to get signed.
Very nice. I don't know if I like the Liefeld board. I mean, I wish they would have put something else, like maybe a different character.
Have a Deadpool,
or a Cable,
or 87, because I have that McFarlane one right here that McFarlane did for 87, and I want to get Liefeld for that one. I don't want the blood sketch one, and I don't want a Liefeld thing.
That's
Cable
cool.
would be awesome.
Yeah,
and you listen to that podcast. As much people talk about Deadpool, I gotta tell you, man, Cable is his baby. He loves Cable, hands down. That is his number one.
Yep. And I love Josh Brolin as Cable. I thought he's not as tall and huge as comics. I get that, but I thought he played him so well.
Did you have you guys been seeing Todd been doing the rounds, doing a promotional on his new toy thing that he's doing? Did you guys see that?
The Captain America, with the Marvel piece. Yeah. Yep.
So he's working with Marvel again for the first time in a long time, and they're reprinting a bunch. They're gonna do famous covers, and they're gonna do a toy. You know how he did a toy for the Batman 423. The big beautiful. They're gonna do that for Marvel stuff now. So he's gonna do a Rob book. He's gonna do a Jim Lee book. He's gonna do a couple of his books. He's going to do the Demon in a Bottle cover, I think. So he's doing a bunch of famous Marvel covers, and it's cool because he's doing, both Jim and Rob's stuff. So that was.
And you got to remember too, like with the DC stuff, you got the silver and you got the gold. So if you can get the gold's because there are ones that have autographs in them versus ones that do not. I'm sure that basically that Chase will be in the Marvel. So,
Yes.
if you could get like the ASM, because he's doing the $2.99.
Yep. He's doing 301.
So it's basically, if you can get that one with the autograph, like that's
the 301 is going to be amazing. Yeah, there you go. He's got it.
Can't hide money.
Yeah.
You mean like this one? Like this one?
Yep.
There you go.
The gold label with the signature, right?
Damn, that's cool looking.
Yeah.
Why wasn't that on the auction tonight?
Because I like this too much. This is staying here.
That's badass. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. Liefeld and McFarlane together again. That's what I want to see. I want to see Liefeld, McFarlane, Jim Lee. I want to see them all doing stuff again, hanging out, doing a show, a TV, podcast, something. I think it would be amazing. So shout out to Rob Liefeld, one of my favorite comic book creators. The new
I did love how he
Stanley.
gave you the call out on his whatnot sale when you joined that one night.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
It was pretty fast too. It wasn't like it was
he joined. He does, and Brian McClay's in here. I mean, like, I was like, God.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I was like, yeah, it's
check this
timer.
out.
Big timer.
Do you guys happen to remember when Topps put money in cards?
Yeah.
The reason we're videoing is because he got a money card, and we're gonna see how much money's in it. Money rip. Be a 10, a 20, a 50, 100, a 500, or 1,000.
They got the black thing in it too. Come on, 500.
1,000's fine.
20.
$20.
$20. I'll take it.
You'll take it? The reason we're videoing.
So I wonder how many of those money rips are available on eBay.
I've never seen that before.
Right?
What years were that?
It's
that
like
basketball,
it's like,
so it had to be early 2000s.
Because I think it's other sports too as well.
Yeah.
I don't think it's yeah.
See if we see any. I would love to fucking score a bunch of those, man.
Fuck yeah. Are you going to rip them?
Hell yeah. They were numbered too. Did you see that? They're numbered to 50.
Yeah.
What are those called?
Can you imagine if you
That's
got
'cause he
like
got
an
a money
Anthony
card.
and being like, yeah, I had one to 25, but I ripped it because I got $20 bill out.
Yeah.
Or you got 100 Topps points.
Topps Treasury. Topps Treasury. Okay. Let's see if we can find that. Topps Treasury. Oh, Topps money rip card. There we go. Let's try that. There we go. Look, there's a Allen Iverson for $34. Oh, it's already been ripped. Oh, fuck off. Of course, it's already been ripped.
Who would buy that?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It's not like you can get a 10. Right?
Oh, look at this. Unripped Yao Ming, numbered to 25.
Is this rookie?
No, it's 0809.
Ooh. It's numbered.
They're all numbered. Yeah, they're all numbered.
They're all numbered.
So when you rip them, you're going to rip the number off too?
Yeah.
Because it's right down the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You could have done
Oh, man. Let's keep an eye on that. Is there any more? Look, Dwayne Wade. Oh, it is ripped. It's already ripped. Is it already ripped? Yeah. So you don't have to rip the number.
Oh, it stops right under it.
Yeah. Right above it.
Yeah, or yeah, right above it.
I think there's only one on eBay unripped. Nope, here's one. Is it unripped? It's unripped.
Ooh, $75.
$75. We'll add to watch list.
Darren Williams was good too.
I think it's unripped. All right, let's keep going. So there's two. Oh, wait. Is another one?
Whose rookie year was that, Brian?
0809? I can't remember. Is this ripped? Unripped.
See if there's a
150.
Kobe. See if there's a Kobe in there.
Oh, here's another one. Michael Redd. 8. Oh, it's already ripped. It got to be. Yeah, already ripped. Rip Rapolsky on the ripped card. Oh, there's mini cards in them too.
Ooh, Derrick Rose was a rookie. Rookie of the year.
Oh, man. Talk about bad luck, that guy.
I know. He was so good.
So good. What, he blow his knee out 3 times or 4?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Kevin Martin.
Real shame. I didn't shed one tear. I was at the national Todd game when Memphis lost, and I just cheered all day long when Kansas beat them. Mario Chalmers. It was great. Memphis deserved every bit of it.
Michael Beasley,
They're
Kevin
losers.
Love, Greg Oden, Don
Greg
Leo,
Oden, the number 1 pick that blew his knee out first year, right?
Was he MVP the second year?
Who?
Derrick Rose.
That's a great
I thought he was
question.
rookie there first year, MVP the second year, and then it just
Blew his knee.
injuries. Just yeah.
I mean, he blew his knee on the Bulls, and then the next team he blew his knee out.
Yeah. I want to say it was MVP the second year with the Bulls.
Yep.
The second year?
Yeah. He was damn good, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
God, he used to be so good. I mean, he still is, but he just
Marc Gasol, Eric
Doesn't have
Gordon.
Dude, when he averaged that triple double for the year,
dude, he was so fast. Like
Yeah.
he was like LeBron going to the hole. Like you just
it was
couldn't
just
stop.
it was one of those things like no one ever thought it'd be done again. Or
Yeah.
it's like basically winning like the triple crown. Like it's just one of those things in baseball. Like you just don't know if it'll ever be done again.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Makes sense.
Man, that's crazy. All right. Let's see here. Where's Hood?
I
This
don't know.
we needed to open this up tonight. Wonder World. Dennis sent this box to Hood of stuff to press, and Dennis goes, "You have to watch it live, open it live, see what's in it." So Hood was supposed to come on tonight and open it up, so we'll have to wait for that. But there's going to be some major goodies in there, I imagine.
Hood's in Mexico by now with that box.
I know, right?
It doesn't take long to get there from where he is.
Yeah.
That's that's where Hood is. He opened it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Corpus Christi to Mexico is not a long drive.
From what
All
I've
right.
heard, what other people have sent him to, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Like we're talking like multiple 181s, like situation from someone
He's had
else.
a lot of big books.
Yeah.
All right, check this out. This is something that is so cool. A graded Nirvana CD from when CDs were in these. Yeah, you remember these?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Because I want the long boxes of Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2.
Yeah. Look at that.
Beautiful. God, that plastic that was on there. I always had that sticker with the main hits on there. Bring back the disc jockeys.
Dude, that's so cool. Freaking awesome. There was another one that I saw that I want to get. I want to open a box of these. And then I want to get people to sign them.
What the hell is that?
Wow.
Famous comic book creators. This was put out by Eclipse Enterprises. Yes, that same Eclipse that put out the AIDS cards and the same Eclipse that put out comic books. They put this out. This is where the famous Todd McFarlane with his shirt off and the baseball bat card comes from.
It's a homage to the Jose Canseco score card.
You got it. You got it. Look at that. Here's the other sets that are available. True Crime Trading Cards, Heroes of the Blues, Early Jazz Greats, Pioneers of Country Music, Stars of the Negro Leagues, Foul Ball, The Rise and Fall of the Soviet Union, Savings and Loans Scandal, Coup d'etat, the
I
JFK,
love that.
Right? Drug Wars, The Bush League, Rotten to the Core, Friendly Dictators, the Iran-Contra scandal.
Oh, give me the Oliver North cards all day long. Can't
Bro.
wait.
Ollie North.
110 cards. 110
Nice.
cards. Famous comic book creators. We got to look up what series, you know.
Well, you probably want to see what creators are in it, right? See if they're still
Yeah.
appearing at cons.
Yeah.
Check that checklist.
Yeah, look at this. Here we go.
Do you think by this point you could buy a whole set cheaper than like
Kurt
opening?
Swan, Steve Rude, Brian Talbot, Reed Crandall, Lou Fine, Mark Evanier, Paul Galassi, Gerard Jones, Julius Schwartz. Definitely not around anymore. But look at these. Do they have the first appearances? The very first?
Oh, creators first?
Yeah. No, they don't. That would be cool, though.
Ooh, someone wants a Dave Stevens rookie.
There's got to be a Dave Stevens in there, right? That's what I was getting to. There's got to be some like really rare. Let's go. All right, here we go. Here's the checklist. Will Eisner, Wally Wood, Gary, I don't know how to even say that name, Walt Kelly, Don Rosa, Mark Grunwald, a lot of these people have already passed, Norm Brayfogle, Jim Shooter, Steve Rude, Bob McLeod, John Buscema, Dan Brayton, Rick Gary, Jim Starlin, Joe Simon, John Romita Sr., Kate Worley, Reed Waller, Howard Cruz, Eddie Campbell, Martin Odell. I'm just going to go through some of the names that I already know. That would be interesting. That might be a cool rookie. Larry Hama, that's cool.
Nice.
Bill Sienkiewicz, Mobius, that's cool.
Kirby's in there.
Eric Larson.
Roy Thomas.
Matt Wagner, Bob Kane, Sergio Aragonis, George Perez, Glenn Ween, Marv Wolfman, Neil Gaiman. That would be a good one. Mike Barron. That's cool. Here's McFarlane. Paul Chadwick, Brian Talbot, Mike Barr, Ron Frenz, Klaus Jansen, and Tommy Yates. Marie Severin, Roy Thomas, Don McGregor, Fred Kita. I don't even know who that is. Graham. I thought that was what's it called when you read backwards?
Dyslexia.
Dyslexia.
Oh.
I was dyslexic. Yeah. Mike
Mike
Klug.
Klug. That's a good one.
Silvestri. That's a good one. Sam Keith. No Dave Stevens.
Wow.
Thanks for.
Well,
Can you
let's
get
see here.
Neil Gaiman and Todd McFarlane on the same one with Angela?
There's an update. Yeah. There's an update series.
Stephen Platt, he must be in the update series.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
In the high number series?
Yeah. He's like the Jim Abbott, the upper deck.
Momoko's in the extended too.
Dude, look at this. Look at the Stan Sakai one. That one looks cool.
Ooh, hell yeah. I want that.
Oh, these are all of them. Look at this.
Oh shit. Here we go.
All
Here
right.
we go down the rabbit hole.
Oh boy.
Yeah. This is just series 1. I want series 2. Let's see here. There should be an update series, I thought. Famous comic creators.
Who owns Eclipse or Bottom Out?
That's a great question.
Is that Marvel, right? Marvel did, right? Because Miracle Man has.
Yes. I think that was the whole thing between Gaiman and Marvel, right? Man, there's a sealed box for $69. Oh, look,
bad
and
new autos.
it comes with the set too. Sealed box with the update. There's the update. Jim Valentino. Oh, look, the update set is just set like that.
Oh, where it's already sealed complete.
Yeah, in shrink wrap.
It's kind of cool,
right? I want to see the update set though. Update.
Well, it's very similar to the 89 Upper Deck series because you buy those and they were already shrink wrapped in that box inside it. Except they just had a separate way to actually get it, like the same cards in the packs because they mixed them. If you want to buy Upper Deck Extend Series packs, you get the Extend Series and the lower series in the same packs.
Yeah. Famous comic book creators update series. Expansion. Here we go. 36 additional creators. 93 checklist. Here we go. Valentino, Ernie Chan, John Romita Jr., Dave Cockrum, Kurt Busiek, Basil Warvington, Sheldon Moldoff, Jerry Robinson, Paul Levitz. They're all of them. Half these, the majority of these guys are gone. Ron Lim. Yep, no Dave Stevens. Damn.
It'd be awesome if there's a chase card of Stan Lee in there.
Signed, yeah. Like the chase card in the Impel set. Remember the Impel set?
Yeah. Wow.
Jesus. He says, McClay, you need an ad blocker. I got 2 ad blockers. Still don't catch everything.
They're just fighting against each other. Which one's blocking the ad?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Stop blocking.
Yeah.
Such an ad block, bro.
Stop blocking.
Go ahead. Let it through. Yeah, it was not that bad.
Did you guys see this? CGC Comics now grading role-playing gaming player guides. This is a big deal.
Oh, dust off those D&D books, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're at the point where pretty much any collectible that's monetary is going to be eventually graded.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man.
actually just thinking about sending my parents in because they're vintage and just see if they get graded.
I can't wait to send in the Sharpie that was used by.
Check the fingerprints.
All right.
It needs to be witnessed.
Fingerprint it. Oh.
DNA certified, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got a really short drama alert today that might extend a little bit later, but let's get it going.
I got at you, McClay. I hope this makes your comic book drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the news. Into the into the
But let's get down to business.
All right. Starting it off with the very short drama alert tonight. Dennis gets into another one. Oh, man. You got to love Dennis Barger, my friend.
Dennis.
The Dennis.
The only Dennis.
Yeah. So
Dennis the Menace.
This is very interesting. So these guys, I guess they're a podcast or a YouTube channel where they are into toys and they go searching for toys and toy hunting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they put a thing up saying, did Billy actually find Kenner's The Real Ghostbusters Firehouse in Ecto 1 at a yard sale? And supposedly they have a podcast where they talk about going to this sale, finding the rarest of rare toys and buying them for super cheap and laughing about it. And it turns out it wasn't just any sale. It was a charity sale. And these guys just fleeced them for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And Dennis lets them have it. Dennis goes,
okay.
He goes, guys, I got to call out these man-childs, the Reluctant Podcast. Their video bragging about going to a donation charity sale and finding $300 plus worth of vintage Ghostbuster toys, then bragging about only giving them $20 donation on their podcast the other day is about the lowest and scummiest clout-chasing dirtbag moves I've ever seen. We can and should all do better. I'm urging these chunky clowns who attacked me for being fat, very clever, to go to the church or whoever was having the donation sale, search their hearts and give a fair price for what they showed up and early and took. So this is what Dennis put on their video. He put, somebody already mentioned that said, so you guys pulled one over on a place asking just for donations, ? And Dennis responded to it saying, integrity is what you do when no one is watching. Douchebaggery is what you brag about to get clout. They responded, why so gloomy? We went through all this last week. You're rude, Dennis. We don't go down to your feed and knock the hamburger out your hands. So Dennis goes,
what a dickhead.
Cute. Have you ever looked in a mirror lately? You know you're wrong. Shoot a video going to the charity sale and giving them $80 to $180 more. You cheapskates, be better. And by the way, the joke is I don't go down to your job and knock the dick out your mouth.
Hell yeah, dude. 1-0 Dennis.
Yeah.
Damn.
He says he goes, and then Dennis writes, I watched the full video. It's way worse. It was a library toy scale that he scooped up $500 to $1,000 worth of vintage toys for about $30 in donations. Wow.
It's basically stealing.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, what if that's the only amount of money? But if he's bragging about it?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, he knows
like
how much
if he could have given him more, I get it. If that's all the money he had, like if a kid showed up with his mom and went, Mom, I want to get some of these. Okay, I only have this much. Like that's fine, type deal.
Right.
But when you're a flipping show or a flipping channel, like there's something that we talk about called comic book karma all the time, and it's the same thing. We should just call it collectible karma. Because there is that thing when you take advantage of people, it comes on you 10 times worse. So, this
Here's
is a type of
Slimer comes to their house and just lets them have it.
Yeah.
Fuck, I wish Dennis was on right now. Damn.
Because the thing is, there was one time like Chaz went to a yard sale, and he pulled up and different yard, just a regular yard sale, and someone had one of the Darth Vader collector kits for sale for $10. And he was like, oh yeah, I'll take that. Gave him $10. And he's walking back to the car, he's like shaking it. And he opens it up and it has all the figures in it.
Oh, what?
He wasn't trying to get one over on somebody. He's just like, I wanted the Darth Vader case. And I get back and it has the Luke and it has Leia and it has Han Solo. It has all the stuff.
Wait, you said it's a yard sale or a garage sale?
Yeah, and he was like,
"Oh, that means the parents cleaned the house when the kid was at college and didn't check the."
Exactly, but it's just that's one of those I think you can put on the hey,
that's like an oops
that's the
moment.
score. Like, wow, I just never would have explained like this, as opposed to like, hey, I went to like the Goodwill counter and actually just really showed them who the winner is. It's
honestly, if that happened to me, I would probably say, hey, do you know all these characters are in there? But I don't know. I mean, I feel like I would say that, but then
it's tough because like, what are you going to go through? Like, this is a single telescoping Luke, a double telescoping Luke, a orange or brown hair, a blonde hair. Like,
I know, right?
But yeah.
This is why I love these type of topics because I see the chats going crazy. Half the chat's like, oh, Dennis, giving Dennis shit. And the other half of the chat is, oh, these guys are assholes. It's like
we should watch the bragging video, just at least the clip.
I think they took it down or they did something. Yeah, I told Dennis
not bragging anymore.
Yeah. I told Dennis that I would love to have him come on and tell the story, but he wasn't. He's doing. There was some. He was out with Jen King. I saw him and Jen King where there was some award, the Gary Reed Award. Yeah. But all right, let's go through
about polar opposite personalities.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, completely different.
Yeah,
but I could see them getting along. I really could. I mean, it's funny because I think they're easy enough to get along with. It's just so funny because they're just completely different.
Oh, they're in the chat. Reluctant Adult Podcast is in the chat.
Are they in the chat? Are you kidding me?
Yep, he's right there. Same channel image.
Hey, hit me up on IG if you guys want to come on. I'll have you come on and we'll talk about it. I'd love to talk about it.
Yeah, because we got to hear their side.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. Someone alerted them.
They're probably like, Dennis is going to be on here.
Yeah, look, they're in the podcast. Yeah. Oh man. At Bryan McClay, BrynMcClay. Hit me up there and I'll shoot you the link. Where's Dennis? Let's do this. Dennis isn't. I don't think Dennis is available. Let me see here.
Richie, they're in the chat.
Yeah.
The Silver Fox nails it again.
How often has it actually been the person though? Like where it's like somewhat like, cause we do get a lot of trolls that make accounts really fast.
Yeah,
so I've seen both.
We'll see if they jump on.
That's true.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
He jumps on. It's Marco. No, I'm kidding. Fuck you guys. I got you.
Hey, did you end up opening cards today, Nate?
I didn't. You know,
okay.
The funny part was that Topps Platinum Chrome that just came out. The 23.
I like them.
I hear it's really loaded.
I love them. So there's one box in every case that has the silver pack. I did buy one box, and I did get the silver pack.
Nice.
So no autos, but it was Lou Gehrig, Pete Alonso, Miguel Cabrera, and I'm trying to remember the fourth, but they weren't numbered. But they're instead of just a plain backgrounds for 54, they have the city and Garrett Cole. So three of them had New York in the background, and they all had different versions in New York depending on like kind of where you are.
That's cool.
So I thought that was cool. But I will say the box I pulled, there were a lot of numbered cards. I mean,
that's
lot.
what I keep on hearing. There's like 5 or 6 number cards, and then it's usually
and
like
you got to remember Adley and Gunner. Like those guys are in there. Like if you,
it's the 2023 class. Yep.
All right,
like
ladies and gentlemen, look at that.
Would hit one immediately.
Let's welcome one of the reluctant podcast guys, Paul. Paul, how you doing, brother?
Gentlemen, hello. How are you this evening?
Oh boy. So okay. So first of all, we'll get into the story in a second. But has this turned into like a super drama on your channel too? What's going on here?
Well, let me tell you, it is really not. But my co-host Bill, who, excuse me, he is the yard sailor in question. He did sort of take this to heart, and what we recorded our show tonight. We recorded on Saturday night, and then the podcast, the audio version, will air Monday. And we do talk about it, we do discuss it, and then when the audio or when the video starts to hit this week, you will see sort of his rebuttal, if you will, to all of the comments that were left. Because I sort of didn't even like read through all the comments, and he was like saying like the guy said this, and I was like, really? I didn't even see that. I didn't see that they said that, but okay, if you say so.
So for the gist of things, what ended up happening? I mean, was what Dennis said happened way off, or was this a charity sale? What was the deal with this sale?
So there are town-wide yard sales that happen in Bill's town. You go like 70 plus locations participate. You get a map, you drive around, and these are yard sales. They're not collectible sales. These are people who just want to get rid of their shit. Yep. And like it's not like you go trying to find a deal. Like he takes his kids, he gets like the little like Imaginext stuff for his kids. He never in his wildest thought that he would find this, but he saw it and he just scooped it up because as you would, like of course you would. Why wouldn't you? He is a Ghostbusters fan. He already has a firehouse, but it's not like you're gonna leave it. How could you do that as a collector? Like this is like a once in a lifetime thing to find this kind of thing he's saying let him in.
That's what I was going to ask Paul. I was curious, like what Ghostbuster toy. I haven't seen that part. I didn't know if he got a proton pack or like
he got the firehouse. So we're going back Kenner, Real Ghostbusters, Firehouse Ecto 1. Now, incomplete, not complete. And then there was just a bag of random action figures from like the 80s and 90s.
Well, I think at least for me, from my point of view, I don't think there's anything wrong with what you did, except I keep hearing bragging about it, and it was a donation kind of deal.
Well, I think that's the difference. What Paul's explaining, like
it wasn't a donation deal. It doesn't sound like it was a donation.
Like on the
because it sounds like the way Paul, and nice to meet you, Paul. Appreciate you jumping on that.
Yeah,
that's huge. That's huge, especially in what we do with this whole everybody reads into stuff and they hide behind their keyboard. So, okay. So, I'm just wondering because the way it sounded coming from you, it's like us going digging at a con or at a shop and we find a huge book, right? But if it's let's say it's a Hero Initiative deal, right? Or if it's like leg rather than doing on
CBLDF,
some veterans or something, and you find all this stuff, and then you give them what you have or give them money, a low amount, a fraction of what it's really worth, and then you go make a video, and you're like, "Can you believe this?" I mean, I know how getting excited is. It's not bragging, it's just getting excited. But if you're bragging about it, like, "Hey, I didn't see the video," so that's what I want to know more.
Yeah, he wasn't like the title of the videos was like, we pulled one over on the
right. Of course.
Yards. No, our podcast, our show is about our excitement for toys. And if you watch the full show on YouTube, he shows a lot of toys that were from that yard sale, and some of them were crap that weren't worth anything. Yeah. But there just happened to be some really good stuff, and that's the kind of stuff that you love to hear about because it gives you hope that you can one day find that kind of thing.
Of course,
at a yard sale.
That's why I love watching those videos. That kind of stuff.
And so here's the bottom line. It doesn't sound like it had anything to do with a charity event or a library rummage sale for donations or anything like that. It sounds like what Paul is saying is that it was a yard sale. We all have neighborhoods that do the yearly yard sale thing where one whole neighborhood or one whole town will do yard sales on a certain weekend, which is great, and it sounds like that's what it was. It was just a freaking yard sale, and so you gotta love Dennis. By the way, Paul, Dennis is a much renowned character here in the comic book world. Just so you know, he is very wild and very out there. So don't take anything. Don't take this as him like being an asshole. This is just him being himself. So
I didn't, and it's the internet. You try to, especially when you have a show, you try to like get engagement through, just trying to be a little outlandish. But I heard you guys talking about us, and I was like, well, I'm here. We just finished recording our show, so maybe you would like to hear the other side of it.
Yeah. So,
I
Paul, next time find the
that
fright features. Next time, if you're going to go to and find something, find the Ghostbusters, the fright features.
Well, we just got the re-releases of those at
I know.
Hasbro just released, so like it would be hard to tell if he still got Egon with the tie intact. That's probably a re-release.
Yeah. I'll just be honest with you, Paul. I think it's wrong what you guys did, and you should be ashamed. But if they're G.I. Joes. Yeah. I'd be all over it.
No. Well, we all have our soft spots.
I'm playing.
The reluctant adult podcast is the name of the show. So what do you guys do? Do you guys do YouTube videos and audio? It sounds like.
So we do the podcast. We talk an hour each week, and then I take that audio, and we're recording video. Like I have my phone right here, recording myself. So we turn that into an hour-long video that I drop on Friday, and then throughout the week I make clips for TikTok and Instagram. So if you are a visual person, you could see the stuff we're talking about because we do a lot of reviews where we sort of hold the things up to the camera. So however you like to consume our media, we have that option for you.
Just subbed up, guys. Just to let you know, I just subbed up.
Go sub up, you guys.
Love to hear it.
Yeah, we love having you guys jump on like this. And Drama Alert isn't necessarily always about drama. It's about laughing and joking about something. So appreciate you coming on, Paul, and clearing all this up. And like everybody out there needs to go sub up over there. If you guys aren't subbed up here, hit that like button. If you guys are jumping over to see Paul from the Reluctant Adult Podcast, sub up over here. It sounds like you do a lot of toy stuff. We do everything over here. We do comics, cards, toys, and everything. So, but what's the next episode about other than talking about Dennis? What do you guys got coming up?
We're going to talk about the reaction to Jenny Nicholson's Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, how that broke the internet this week.
Yeah.
And how we see movies progressing and what the future is for movies in theaters and just movies in general.
That's awesome.
Hey, Paul, have you guys talked about the HasLab leak at all?
The Cantina? Yeah, we did talk about the week that happened. Yeah. We're still waiting for an official announcement.
Do you think they're going to hold back until like SDCC before they release anything? Because I don't think what they released, because there's a new Star Wars brand manager, and I think that piece of shit, that picture they showed, like there's just no way they would actually release that as a HasLab.
Well, so the new Star Wars manager is Mr. Stevie on Instagram, who has been running Marvel, and he was originally with Star Wars, so it's in good hands. I think he probably wants the best for the brand, and they're just trying to figure out the best way to do it because it wasn't ready for May the 4th, and I don't know what they're waiting on. But yeah, maybe Comic-Con have like the prototype out so people can take a look. Maybe that's the best way to go.
And then before we let you go, did you see
the time? But we'll see.
Did you see the number one draft pick in the NBA picking up out there looking for his Lego Millennium Falcon?
No,
I got it in the other room.
Oh, he's looking for the original one or the most recent one?
The Lego, like he was saying that he's going to spend his first paycheck on that.
Yeah, probably the whole thing. Those things are expensive.
You talking about Alex Sarr?
I'm talking about Wemby.
Wemby.
Oh, it's Wemby.
Victor Wembanyama.
I thought you guys were nerds. You know sports too? What's going on?
Well, because we like cards and fantasy.
Sports cards. We do it all, man. We do it all.
Trading cards, sports cards.
We're not that kind of jock.
Goodness gracious.
Paul, thank you, man, for coming on. And it's nice to meet you. And don't be a stranger, man. Maybe we can do some more collaboration in the future, man.
All right, sounds good. Have a great rest of your show.
All right, thanks, Paul.
Take care. Bye.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You guys always complaining about drama alert, like it doesn't bring people together, and you never know. You never know what happens, man. And
that's why Bryan gives you the link, because that's where the integrity comes in. Respect is that you say your piece, your side, and we get both sides, and then it's not as bad as it seems, rather than hiding behind your keyboard and reading into shit.
Amen.
So, I tell you, if you can find those firehouses or proton packs at a flea market or a yard sale, you should jump on them because they're worth a lot of money. Or if you can find like some of those fright feature characters, it's all about it's just like anything else. If you can just find those right things, you can. Dennis talked about it, like with those. Remember the certain parts, like the aircraft carrier, you can find out the last part of the bridge, just that railing.
The toe.
I want
that thing.
The toe cable for the Wolverine that CoverGirl drives.
I love toys. I want to collect way more, especially sealed stuff, but I just don't have the room.
Yeah,
space. It just takes so much fucking space.
Wait, so those the original fright
features?
Yeah, those are actually worth from Ghostbusters.
All those are worth something. I mean, it just depends on what you got. You
have some, Aaron?
I do have. I have the house too. I'm looking for the pole for the.
Can't hide money. I said earlier.
Yeah, I've had it since I was a kid. That was a childhood thing.
That's awesome.
Well, we got one more drama alert story, you guys. This one comes from an ex-drama alert combatant, Kyle Willis. Kyle Willis put this up. He goes, "What's going on here? Is Todd McFarlane using AI art on his books?" Same thing, you guys, as we talked about the other week with that. Was it a Greg Land book the other week? Six Fingers.
Oh, yeah.
6 Fingers, you guys.
I remember when you guys were talking about this, and I wanted to bring this up. Do you guys remember Antonio Alfonseca, who pitched for the Marlins?
Yes.
And pitched for the Cubs, who were a reliever?
Yeah.
He had 6 fingers.
Where's 6 fingers? I don't see it.
And he used to have like a little digit right here, and the guy,
a little stub.
And I think it wasn't Craig Kilborn, but it was somebody like high sixes, everybody, high sixes.
I don't see 6 fingers. I don't see 6 fingers.
Oh my god! What are you talking about? You don't see 6 fingers.
The trigger and then the extra pinky.
Yeah, there are
You got
5 right there. and
5 fingers and a thumb.
Yeah, there's 1 thumb, there's a trigger finger, and 3 fingers. Oh,
Well,
I see it.
no, there's
oh
4.
my,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Do you think? How does this happen so often in comic art, man?
It's the
They
glove,
love
dude. It's the glove.
Fonseca.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Man.
McFarlane is a baseball fan, so that wouldn't surprise me.
Yes.
High sixes.
What? So what does the 6 finger mean? 6 fingers mean? It means that he killed what's his name's dad. So. Right.
That
The
means he can
6-fingered
lose a
man?
finger when he goes gambling.
What was that guy's name? The guys in Princess Bride. You killed my father.
Montoya.
Yeah, Montoya. Yeah. My name is Montoya E. Montoya. I am looking for the man who killed my father. Yeah, Inigo Montoya. Yeah, Inigo Montoya. Yeah. So,
and that's the same guy who's in the worst vacation movie of all time. He's the he's the in Vegas Vacation. Cashing 500.
Yeah.
He's the blackjack dealer.
He's like, hey, why not I just kick you in the nuts, take your 500, we'll call it a day. How about that, Griswold?
Yeah.
He's a classical actor too.
Yeah, he's
I
kind of a
believe
dickhead
that.
too.
I couldn't believe that.
Mandy Patinkin or something like that. So,
I heard that scene was a parody to Casino when Joe Pesci is doing the blackjack and he's throwing the cards back and he's like, how can you smile?
Yeah.
I keep that's what
In
I
this
heard.
container, we have my pet Gravoid.
what was that? Jesus, a
What was that?
graboid.
Did somebody give you a super chat?
So
We were dealing with that last night in the hot.
yeah. So yeah, that's basically drama alert tonight. But you guys know how we roll over here. We end drama alert the same way every week.
Can you hear me out there? Hey man, don't be squirting water at me. I'm gonna fuck your girlfriend, pal.
Fucking love that, man. Fucking love that.
I got to say that on stage last night. I'm just joking.
Oh, did you do it?
Dude, the venue we played at didn't even have a stage. We were playing on the ground.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then like
Can I tell you just something real fact? I just Googled Antonio Fonseca. They called him El Pupo. And they basically called him the octopus because he had so many fingers.
That's kind of cool.
Fellas, I gotta go. So have a good night. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
See you,
Brian.
Richie.
All right, later, Richie.
Later,
Oh,
guys.
balloons. There we go.
1,000 for that guy.
I know, right? Because
Yeah, it's great.
So what I said, like, if we got to 1,000 before,
You should give something.
I'm giving away my sealed Essentia pack I have left.
Damn.
So
Wow.
my suggestion is
Wow.
do not open it and sell it sealed on
Yes.
eBay because you already know, viewers, hint, hint, that I pulled the J. Scott Campbell. So sell this sealed,
Yes.
whatever it is inside. Wink,
Sell it to Hood because Hood loves what's inside.
yeah. So yeah, or unless you really want the Miller. So
God, who wants that, dude? No fucking thank you.
yeah.
His family didn't want that.
All right.
But I'll send them a tape too. I'll give you one of my tapes.
I need one of those. Those are badass, bro. I
Yeah,
gotta get
so
me
the
one.
purple.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's sick. So, shout out to Niobe Comics. Shout out to what he does over there on his own page and in the indie comic world. He says, any other signs of AI on that cover, and is that cover published? I don't think there's any other signs on that cover. I think that was just a regular cover. It's the new Scorched cover. And I don't think that. So a lot of people were in the chat were asking, what's the problem with 6 fingers on the cover? Well, if you guys don't know, it's kind of a joke because the AI art things will mess up human hands.
The early AI.
Yeah.
Because I think they fixed that problem, right?
I think so. I think that because you can go and look at a lot of old art, old comic art, and we did that the other a week ago or 2 weeks ago because of the Greg Land one, And there's tons of old comic art where they've, guys have messed up and drawn an extra finger. Yeah. So
yeah, there's that She book, right, with the sword holding.
Yeah. Yep. Billy Tucci's. Yep. She. Yep. So that's something that I want to ask if there's any other artists out there that watch this. How does that happen? Because it happens a lot. I want to know, like, do you just get too into a rhythm and then you like, oh fuck, I already drew an extra finger, I imagine that it's got to be something that happens a lot. So
filling out the negative space,
Yeah.
Just joking.
Yeah. Larry says, well, what we are thinking is it's one of two things. One, artist error, which is probably what it is. Because that definitely didn't look like AI. Let me bring that up again. And two,
not at all.
This is what I was thinking. Color error, where maybe that bottom finger was part of the gun. That's the first thing that came in my head. Like they thought that was, maybe the colorist thought that was an extra finger when it was the bottom of the gun. And sometimes, that'll happen. So, all right, let me bring this up. Here we go. This is Scorched number 29. So let's look this up. All right, here we go. Scorched 29. Here's the cover. Let's pull this up in a different tab. And it looks really good. I love the eyeballs in the background. That's badass. Yeah, it almost looks like... that's so crazy. Because it doesn't look like part of the gun close enough, but look at that. I think the artist maybe just spaced. Or maybe he did these first and then they said, no, I want her to have a finger on the trigger. Maybe that type of thing. Because it looks like she's, just holding the gun without the finger on the trigger, and the artist was like, oh, maybe this artist has never used a gun and never held a gun.
What's the other gun look like? Isn't there another gun?
Yeah. There. So the other gun looks fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
yeah, because I was gonna say, depending on what the other gun, because I would imagine if you're dual wielding, you probably have the same gun. Then you could, see what that looked like.
This is a cool cover with all the eyeballs, man. That's for sure. But yeah, that definitely looks like it could just be artist error. What are the variants?
Wait, is this supposed to be part of that green thing in the background? Like zoom into it again.
This thing?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Part of that?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that I don't know, man. Who's the artist on this? Let's see who the cover artist is.
Is the character even human?
Marshall Toledano Vargas. Look at this cover. This is the variant, the B cover. That's awesome.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, I'm ready to high 6 that artist, so.
Yeah. This cover right here, here's the artist for the cover. Let's take a look and see at his stuff.
It's like his second ever cover. No, I'm just joking. I have no idea.
Well, I wonder if, like, he has an IG or anything. Here we go. That's a Silver Surfer commission he did. This is a Spawn 337 cover that he did. Yeah. I don't think... Yeah, it's obviously... There we go. I don't think it's AI.
And if it is, he spends too much time to prove the process.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't see it. I wonder if this is one of the guys that won the contest. You know what I mean?
6 fingers will do it.
Yeah.
I love that. I think it's awesome.
What's this?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he looks like a decent artist. So,
yeah.
I don't think it's AI. I think it's an oversight on the edit process. Yep. I agree. Yeah, very interesting. So, that the 6-fingered human is not just an AI thing. It happens. Fucking A.
Spawny 6 fingers.
Yep. All right, you guys get any pickups? Pickups.
I did get the JTC books, but they're still in the mailbox.
Nice.
Oh, I just got mine. I just opened them right before the show.
Sweet. So he can show them for me.
Hey,
so
will you control this real quick? I'm gonna go grab mine.
Yeah.
Oh, his must be nice then. What you want to wait? I won't show these because if he's gonna bring his back, his may be graded, but they look really good. Really good.
No, because the graded ones are usually delayed compared to like when we get the.
I wasn't expecting to come this quickly, to be honest. Man, I tell you what, they come sealed because they got thick tape to the cardboard. It took a lot of work to actually get them out. A lot of work.
Okay, so that's good to know.
Yeah, I mean, they really make sure they're taken care of.
Yeah.
Let me show you this. I just got this. The 12-inch Darth Vader. And I did not realize, I probably should have, the box would be as big as it is. And still pretty good shape.
What year is that from?
79, I think. Maybe 78. Because the
badass.
original figures came out in 77. I want to say the 12-inch came out the year later, so I'll say 78. But the box looks, I mean, pretty good. He's still got his, he didn't really come with anything. He came with a lightsaber. But one of the guys I grew up with, he gave me his Boba Fett, his IG-88, his R2, which is right up there, C-3PO, and he has a Chewbacca he said he'd give me. So I was like, Darth Vader and Stormtrooper would be the only ones I'd really want to get. And I was surprised like how clean the box was.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Wow. But I mean, like it's big.
Yeah.
I mean, for a 12-inch figure, you probably should have figured it'd be like 16 inches. I just didn't really think of that how big it would be because I was like, I'll just put it with the 3 3/4. I was like, yeah, it's not going to fill in that shelf. I started looking around, I'm like, it's not going to fill in any fucking shelves. So I got to find a place to put it. But it looks good. I mean, like really good.
Yeah, nice.
For that year. So
is that a new Reds hat? It's new since Reds?
I've had it. So if you go to Fanatics, one thing that they'll do, if you want to actually cheat the system, you can buy a bunch of stuff from Fanatics, return it, they'll get the points, and then just buy some stuff with your points. So I bought this in a with the points.
So I bought, beyond Wednesday, it's not responsible for anyone that is charged with fraud or anything like that.
I literally one day I just bought like 1,000 Red Wings jerseys, returned them the next day, got the points, and I bought this hat and the Nationals hat with like the white with the W at the capital. They sent them immediately. I was like, okay. So there you go.
Rich people problems.
My your deficiencies in your system is not my fault. So. The one thing I was telling you about the platinum for the 54 tops. So I did pull the Barry Larkin autograph, which he has a very nice autograph.
Nice.
Stein's gonna be so jealous of that.
And I will tell you too, the 54s are really hard because of the centering, but the centering on these cards are very nice. And so I did pull the one silver pack, and it had Lou Gehrig. You can see the New York in the background. Pete Alonso, different part of New York in the background. Garrett Cole, again, different part of New York in the background. And Miguel Cabrera.
Nice. Hey, so was Cole's cars, was it sticky?
Oh boy. It's like asking like a Wander joke there, so I'm not going to get into that. So I did pull, or I didn't pull these, but I did grab these.
I'm so jealous of that team card, man.
Oh, the borderless one and the.
I'm big on. So I think there are like two things. So if you want like an autograph Ellie, I think Ellie, the Bowman or the first Bowman's the autograph you want to go to. I think the Topps Heritage, especially being a 75 design, is the second one you want to go to because it's so clean on this, and that it's not the chrome cards. So those signatures, they look different and they'll last longer. I think when you're getting into like what are going to be the best cards for Ellie, I think it's his rookie cards. And I think there are 3 of these on the census right now. Like there are just none of these.
Wow.
And then there aren't tons. And I think this is just a beautiful card with the logo.
Yeah, with the red border too as well.
Yeah, I would tell you, I think the blacks, because they match as well to 75.
73.
Those would be 73. So those would be the ones I go to after. But like,
have you seen a black sell yet?
Dude, those are, huh?
Have you guys seen a black bordered one sell yet?
They're like $600, $700.
They've got a few on eBay, and they're very high.
Yeah, it's like $600, $700, I think. Asking.
Very high. And I'm telling you, man, after watching him play like live, he is, and I know I've seen the videos, he is so fast. He could steal 90, 100 bases anytime he wants. His power, I mean, like the way he hits the ball, the way it cracks off his bat. I haven't been that excited to see
even when he gets older and slows down, like, you know, it's still going to be pretty decently fast, I would assume.
I'm going to say that's a long time from now.
Yeah, because he's young too. I forget. Because he was in his Bowman First was in 2021, right? And he was like 20 years old, 19, something like that.
I'm going to say he's 22 right now.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, when I seen these videos, I was just watching the whole time. I was like, as soon as he like took a couple steps off, he was gone, and no one could stop him. His legs are so long, his strides are so long.
I like this one too.
Yeah.
Oh, the throwback.
Yeah.
That
one's beautiful too. The red bordered Ellie.
I did see a red auto to 75 on Heritage the other day, and I think it closed at $1,400. And I gotta tell you, I don't think that's a bad price. I think it's a pretty good price.
Almost 1,000 now. 650. Yeah, 600, 700. At first, when I first looked at it, I didn't recognize. I was like, "Why is this different?" And then I realized after looking at it a little bit longer, I was like, "Oh, the bottom's not white."
You know, just having that Topps rookie card and then just black and red, like they are hard cards to get clean. So I think, man,
even though there's 73 out there,
I think it'll be hard to get 10s. If you get a 10, you're doing really, really well.
A lot of them in Canada. Why is this? Oh, I must be on a Canada eBay thing.
You've been watching me all this game.
There's another one. There's a blue.
Yeah, you're on .ca.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
The only way to shop eBay.
So, anyways,
I got one more thing for you.
All right.
Now, so I don't know if I know you kind of talked about racing, but this is like older NASCAR racing. So I remember being like, I had a bunch of friends out of town for the long weekend for President's Day, and I think there were like 7 of us watching the race. And this was the Earnhardt when he died.
Oh wow!
Wow!
And I still remember like, so the 2 kind of crazy parts. One, I still remember like everybody going out of town, and one of my buddies I grew up with, like he and I were at the bar later that night, and I remember like literally stuttering because they put him on SportsCenter, and Dale Jarrett is from our hometown, and I was sitting there, I was like, oh my, I remember telling Bryan, I'm like, oh my God, Dale Jarrett just died. And he goes, what? I'm like, Dale Jarrett just died. And he looked up there, and because we knew something had happened with Earnhardt because they weren't saying anything after the race. It was so quiet. And then you see Earnhardt Jr. running, but it wasn't like they also, you know, at that time, it's almost like they were trying not to put too much out there. And then one of the guys that I was really close with in college, his parents called him on his way back to Knoxville, and he stopped in the mountains, and he's a huge race fan. They had to tell Gary like his favorite driver died. Like he just couldn't believe it. And so that's one thing too is we're here. This is Dale Jarrett. One of the guys I grew up with, Spence, his parents bought this hood at an auction.
Wow.
They couldn't fit it. You know, you don't think about these things, but you buy this hood. Where are you going to put it? So there, you can't put it in your car. You can't put it in the trunk because it's the hood of a car. So literally, his dad had to like put it over his head and walk it back to his house. And so like, he had this parade of cards going back. And then so Spence has the quality care hood. My buddy Jason has the Dale Jarrett UPS hood. And so, but long story short, but I thought this was just an incredible ticket to actually have.
Wow.
Hey, at least it's shady on his walk back. Right? If he's walking.
Get out of here. All right. So
wait, you can't put it sideways in the truck and then strap it down or anything like that?
They didn't own a truck.
All right, I got a couple things. Hold on here. Do this. There we go. I got a couple things. So I like this kid, Yankees prospect. His name's Augustine. Let's see if I can get this. Ramirez. And this card is so cool. Bowman's doing this thing where they're using the bandana. If I can get this damn thing to.
Oh, like push it in and pull it out or something like that.
See the bandana logos on the side of the bandana, the paisley? Yeah. Look how beautiful that looks.
Dang, so many Crips are gonna want that.
Dude, there's this is purple and there's other colors. This is numbered to 199. That is fucking gorgeous.
Oh, I thought it was blue.
But this kid is gonna be good.
Nice.
And then I got this. I love the checkerboard prisms.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
nice.
Yeah.
Did you buy that already graded?
Yeah, it was. I bought it on eBay. I gave best offer. Yeah. And then we speak his name too much already. Dennis sent me this, and I gotta ask him. This is kind of crazy. He knows I love Garbage Pail Kids, so he sent me this. I don't know. It's some band or something, but they used the Garbage Pail Kids.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Rock'em Sock'em Live. There's the back. Is that the dude from the Misfits on there?
Oh, like Jerry Only or something like that?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like
right at the
Jerry Only on bass. Des Cadena from Cold Chamber. Yeah, the dude from Cold Chamber is on guitars. Marky Ramone is on drums. And John Cafiero is on vocals.
Giddy up.
Oh, what a lineup. That's a pretty cool. Yeah, so Jerry Only is the bass player from the Misfits.
Yeah.
Now we just need Yaron Yee, and then now we have a band.
So he sent me that. And then I haven't opened this yet. I think this might be sealed. This is one of my favorite. This is probably my second or first favorite Deftones album. And the reason why is because I love the art. That the blue and red roses with the skull, so gorgeous. Love the Deftones.
Don't open it, right?
Well, it's got.
Do you have? Because you have that CD already.
I have it. Yeah, it looks like. Oh, it's opened. It's opened.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't at first because it had that.
Because you remember they had the plastic on the top.
Yeah, see the pull? See the little pull thing?
Yeah.
I thought it might be sealed because that pull thing was still on there. But no.
Oh, and that's why you just pop open the sides of the CDs, right?
Yeah.
So you can keep the seal on there.
Yeah, man. Oh,
Old
I already
90s
have the
trick,
CD,
right?
but I'll take another one. Hell yeah. So that was pretty cool. Shout out to Dennis. Dennis, by the way, you guys know he does the record store thing, so he gets a bunch of CDs and stuff in, I imagine, on sales. But yeah, the Brock Lesnar was cool.
That's super cool.
Yeah. So
I've heard about it. I don't think I've ever seen one.
Oh, Nate 138 is saying that it's a Japanese punk band Misfits like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
There we go.
Very cool.
Wait, is Jerry Only actually in the band and all those other people?
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah, those guys are all in the band. All right, so this last thing I want to show you guys, I'm going to put up on my eBay. I just found it. It was in the bottom of a box that I was going to throw away. It would look like this, right? And then I turned it over, and there's an address on it, okay? But look what the top says. It says General Mills.
Oh, man.
Right?
Tell me it's like a Lucky Charm or something.
It's pretty cool. It's not as cool as that, but it's cool. You open it up. This is what it looks like when you open it. Instructions. Tells you how to do it. And when you open this up, I don't know what year this came from. Wheaties. It's a Wheaties
decoder?
Hycometer. It's an odometer.
Hmm.
So it must have been a thing that you could get when you were a kid.
Trying to measure how fast you run?
Yeah. It says
wait, you're running?
It says instructions. First, measure your regular walking stride. Set the hycometer to 0 by placing your finger on the white star and rotate clockwise distance. Walked will be shown in the number below your particular stride number.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nuts.
So I'm going to put that up for sale. Wheaties, there's Wheaties collectors out there that I imagine, like there is Coke and Campbell Soup collectors, that buy that shit, that love that shit. So it's pretty cool. All right. That being said, you guys, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Almost 3 hours. We're about 2 hours and 50 minutes. Yeah, it's like a pedometer, so it's cantankerous. Yep. So what do we got coming up? All right. So I think I talked about this early in the show. I'm starting to do a lot of selling because I want to make some money for San Diego, to pay for San Diego. So eBay is being loaded every night. There's a ton of cards on there right now. I'm trying to set up the Shopify store as fast as possible. I'm going through Comix right now to start deciding on comics to sell, but I think I'm going to do a whatnot sale and a claim sale on YouTube also. Basically the same way that, what is Mel's show again?
How may we help you?
How may we help you? Just basically the same way that they do it. I'm going to get.
How can we help you?
How can we help you? Yeah. So I'm going to do that. I'll probably do it Sunday. Sunday, not this Sunday, but the next following Sunday. So if you guys are looking for anything, let me know. And you guys can also. I think I'm going to set it up to where my Instagram will also put the pictures of everything that I put up on eBay. So. Yeah, that's if you guys really like what we do over here, if you guys can support us by checking out our eBay stores and our live sales, or you can do stuff like Cantankerous did, because he is amazing. Wow. He says, feeling generous, I'm batting 6 for 6 on my PSA subs, all 10s. And he drops a super chat, $20 super chat. Yeah, so you can't beat that. Cantankerous, thank you so much. He gets the $20 fart. So, nice. I hope that you guys can hear that. I know you guys with me can hear it, but I hope everybody out there can. The chat when the 20 pops up, can you guys hear the fart sound? Hopefully, you guys can hear that. If you can't, let me know and I'll fix that. But it plays a big fart noise whenever the $20 bill pops up.
It's some British guy reading out fart.
Yeah. That's funny. So drop if you're catching this on the rewind, you guys, leave a comment. Let us know what you think of the show and the channel. Let us know if there's anything you want to see, anybody you want to see on the show, on any of the shows, the industry show, any of that stuff. So you guys know how that works. Oh, you guys can't hear that? Nope. All right, let me see.
Oh,
here.
shit.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Really. It really does make a big difference when you hear it.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
It's just like people talking all of a sudden.
I always love it when you're talking and you hear it and you're like, kind of like, do I address that or do I just keep on talking?
Just keep talking because it goes so long. Right? It just gets louder.
Well, think about
faces when it happens, like.
Yeah. Well, if you look at, I'll play it for everybody. If you look at Andrew Wilson's face on the 20, let's see if this works. Hold on here.
You mean Andrew Jackson?
Yeah, Andrew Jackson, Andrew Wilson, Andrew Jackson. So if you look at his face, he's like smelling it. He's like, ooh.
Nice.
It's like a real life garbage pail kid.
One more time.
Brian's just covering up. That one was actually me. So
yeah.
How about the time Leg did it? So that's the part you have to actually go back if you want to watch a highlight when Leg did it and then watch Brian's reaction. I mean, it's just like when Brian starts laughing, he starts rolling. I mean, like it's classic. You can't help but just keep laughing. It's so funny.
See, I always originally thought, like, when we started playing the fart sound for the super chats, I always thought originally that was actually legs that he had clipped.
No. So I meant to play this at the beginning of the show, but I think I'm going to start playing this at the very, very beginning when we very, very start shows. I think it's going to start playing this every time now. Double, dribble. Thanks, guys. We'll see you guys soon. We're out.